Hi guys, how is everybody doing today? Hey
Oh,
Vance,
hello, hello.
how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm here. I'm hanging in here. It's been quite a day. It's been so eventful the last time since I've seen you last.
Oh, God.
It's real early in the morning and all.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell nobody where I am though, 'cause I don't want to be in danger.
Okay.
Well, hotel life can be really scary, you know? Just saying. It can be
You
really
think
scary.
so? It's not, you think it can be?
Well, it could be. Somebody knows the hotel I'm at or something. They might come after me.
Oh,
Word on the street, anyways.
well, they're coming after us. At least that's what I hear.
Well, I'm on the run right now. I'm dodging right now, sis. I'm dodging. I don't know if you heard, but one on the street is there somebody out there to give us a court order?
Yeah, something about not existing or
No, no, no. It's a eating disease order.
oh shit.
I know. It's really serious.
Is it
But I
really
can
that contagious
I,
what she had?
I don't know, but I tell you no, I tell you what, I can eat on my own. I don't need it. I don't need somebody to give me an order to eat. And
Oh
I
no.
tell you what, I do not want an order for anybody's disease.
Oh God, no.
Eat,
Especially not from
it's disgusting. The thought of it is just it makes my stomach just churn. I've been sick to death over it all day, to tell you the truth.
oh honey.
I
Did you
know.
take a Xanax? Did you take something? Xanax, CBD?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking I might just go ahead and get some wine. I was looking at the Stella Rose today. That's the expensive stuff. And
Yeah.
I was looking at some of that. And, you know, I don't know. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I got this. Oh, make sure I say, okay. Oh, there's all kinds of people in the chat. Look. Oh, look.
Well, I
Dusty.
can't see him. You know this.
Huh? Can you hear me?
You know I can't see him.
I know. That's why I'm telling you who's down there.
Thank you.
You gotta make sure I hear you though, because I can't hear. Even with my headphones in, I miss a lot of stuff. But Dusty, Carol, Relevant, great. Hello, it's me. You, Fancy, I saw you were down there. Miss Charlie, Ben Rare.
Everybody.
Oh, your man is in here again.
Oh, I know.
Kristen is
Can
here.
get rid of this one.
One of them witches with the bee. She's here too.
Aw.
Pinkstone's here. Hi, Pinkstone. Well, I tell you what, like I said, that was that court order. So that's why I'm in a hotel now, because I'm scared to death about that court order. So
Oh.
I better get out of Shinies. I gotta come to a hotel and you can tell I don't have the brick behind me anymore. I've moved. I'll probably be in a different hotel next week.
Right.
I'll let you know.
Just a second here. Oh my God.
I know. If it gets really bad though, I won't. I'll just stop coming on camera. And I know y'all would be very disappointed not to see this face. I know. But I have to do the safety for myself. It's got to come first. Are you okay, Fancy? You're freezing up. Oh, there goes Fancy. She done froze herself up. Well, I shouldn't say she froze herself up, but she froze up. Her internet probably. Oh, I hope she comes back. I had so much news to tell her. There we go. There you go, Fancy. Hopefully you can grab that and come back up here. And there she is. Here we go.
I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi was.
Ah,
I didn't have my on Wi-Fi.
well, hopefully it wasn't Fenrir. Did he do something to it?
Probably.
Oh, man. I tell you. Oh, wow. We love seeing you too, Country Christian. She said, I love seeing you, Eloise. You're next.
Oh,
She loves seeing you too. She adores you.
we love her.
But, I got me a little snacky snack today. I thought it was really good because,
Oh,
Because
yes.
these YouTube streets are a freaking circus. A circus. I mean, have you seen? Have you seen what's going on?
Oh, all kinds of things, but
Oh,
a
it's
little bit here, a little bit there.
you can't even go into a chat anymore. And don't say nothing about anybody, which, maybe somebody should. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I don't even remember what I said. But, whatever. I do remember what other people said, though.
Yes.
Which brings me to the thing is how in the world do you know somebody's in chat if they're blocked?
I know. I've been wondering that. Is there any explanation for it?
Yeah. The incognito train. That's the explanation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Going incognito to still see it. And then whatever. I don't know. Of course, some people got mad. Other people didn't like us. They were saying stuff too. I don't know. Either way, they'll figure it out.
Well, I heard our channel name almost come out of someone's mouth earlier today.
Oh, sweetie. They don't even know how to say it.
I know.
They can't even pronounce it.
I know. Some of our other girls, their names came out of their mouth.
Well, at least the attempt was made. They
Right.
attempted to say relevant grace. Come on. Irrelevant, glitz, glam, great. Come on. Can we say it? Oh, never mind.
Well,
Morticia used to go under irrelevant grace, and nobody could say that either.
yes, irreverent. She went under irreverent. Nobody could say it, so she switched it over.
Yeah,
Made it
irrelevant. But either way, like I said, this whole court thing has just really got me running scared. I tell you, really scared. Whatever. It's not even really a court case. The eating disease thing, people just write that up themselves and send it to you. It doesn't mean anything either way, But let me tell you, there's been other things on the YouTube streets going on too, not just what we've got going on.
Tell me about it, because I'm kind of.
Then you hadn't heard? Oh.
Well, tell me, and I'll tell you what I said.
All kinds of people in other chats, on other panels. Oh, they're going after all kinds of people. They're going after a mother who's missing her child. This is true. Going after somebody like that. Oh, there's other people down here talking. Can't even go inside without being attacked. Weed out people, jump on you. Yeah, I know. And see, because you're associated with somebody else who may have actually said something, directly, right? And what happens?
Guilty by association?
Huh?
Guilty by association?
Oh, yeah, of course. Guilty by association.
Collateral.
Of course. And there's a girl in there named Dusty. I heard her name too. I heard her name get said. And she didn't even say anything wrong. She was saying hi to the person who had the panel. You know what I think? I think there's other person who's doing this. She goes into the chat. She's always, they're in there. Let me go after them, right? And then she wants to jump up and say, they're attacking me. They followed me in here. Can't they just leave me alone? Right?
Right.
Oh, but you know what? You can go back and watch the chat to see how long other people were in there. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Right.
So, I'm still waiting on the shit coming from Jenna over there. I'll say her name, we can say names. It's a YouTube name, Jenna's Journey.
Well, she's got a lot to say.
Do what?
For someone that wants us to eat in disease. I mean, she's got a lot to say.
I know. Why would she want to send us an order to eat in disease?
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that. I don't know. She's almost as bad as a hacker hoe we know.
Right.
Just saying. Right.
If we could ever figure out who it is.
Oh, yeah, Dusty said she went in there from the beginning. She was there in the chat the whole time. Didn't matter. She was still following somebody else in there that she can't even see. And people put two and two together. I don't know. Yes, she's the center of all. Pay attention. Yes, Ink. Then people are timed out because they say something about her as well, which is bullshit. Well, I guess if they don't want you to say anything about anybody else, they should make sure it runs the whole way down.
Right.
You don't want people making rude comments. You don't want anybody make a rude comment about anybody, right? Not just one
Right.
person.
All right.
But, a little trickster wanted to block Ink only because she doesn't like Ink.
Oh, well,
Because there was a lot of
you're
things being
welcome
said about
here.
other people, and she sure didn't block them,
I know.
you know? But that's okay, because I won't go back over there and say anything. I just, I'm doing it. And, somebody says something and it's true, then you're like, oh, yeah, sometimes you start talking a little too much and you probably shouldn't, So that's all right.
Right.
They won't miss me anyways. It's all right. Yeah, I know, Carol. She follows Ink around everywhere. She still does. She got a lot of people she got to keep up with, and we're all in different chats sometimes,
Oh, I know. How
Oh.
busy she is when we're all in a different chat. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
What a
and I'm
night
sure
that
she
is.
keeps up. I'm sure she does. Because that's how crazy she is.
Right.
She's crazy. And I'll tell you this, Fancy and I were raised. Let me tell you something. You can have friends, and you can have best friends and be really close and everything, right?
Right.
But we talk about the moral compass and how it spins and everything. Fancy. Apparently, people want you to put that moral compass down and stand next to someone no matter what wrongs they do. They don't want you to tell the truth. Because we were raised to always
No,
tell the truth.
that's right.
So you know.
Hmm.
There you go on that one. But she's one of her ass munchers, so that's just I know. She's over there. Yeah, the little trickster says she's a hacker hotel.
Oh,
Yeah, Trixie Star. She says she's a hacker hotel. I don't know who the fuck she
having,
is, but she's a hacker hoe.
to be honest, I'm having a hard time figuring out just who Hakaho is. We got one
Well,
threatening the lawsuit, coming
it's-
up and trying to claim herself as Hakaho.
I know.
And then they have that same person that's claiming she's not the one coming up on the panel.
I know.
We
But
got
this is
this
what
Hakaho, that Hakaho, Hakaho.
I know, but that's
know.
what happens when people don't go and get the story, actually find out what's going on, and you just take one person's word for it, who's a known liar. A known
Well,
liar.
no,
No.
yeah.
Like we said the other night. You go in there and you show a lease, and you're saying it's a mortgage, it's only a lease, and it wasn't even a lease. It was we breaking the contract because you had somebody living there that wasn't supposed to live there, who was the person you were saying was your husband's name, which his name starts with a W, not a Jenna, right?
You know what it all is? It just goes to prove that you're the liar, but it's also a distraction for, the situation.
It is. But sometimes you get caught up so much in trying to distract. Guess what? You don't realize what you're putting out there. And until it's eaten diseased order, it is what it is. I really don't give a shit, But what I'll tell you what is illegal. Oh, my earring fell out again. Oh, fell out.
Oh, go off cam for a minute, sis. Oh my God.
Oh, I've been disgraced. I have a wardrobe malfunction. Oh, the word's going to get out on YouTube about that, I'm sure.
I will hear about it.
At least I have my lashes. They're not rolled up today. But anyways. Funny thing is, when you put all that out there, it's illegal to use an old address that you haven't been at for like a year and a half, right?
Right.
And then you have stuff out that has dates 2022. Maybe people can get themselves in a whole lot of trouble. You really might want to watch what you're doing, And it just proves again how much of a liar you are. You can't even tell anybody what your real address is when you fill out documents that you have.
Well,
Touche. So sad. Fancy. You're so funny. You're so cute. Oh,
You're
listen,
cute.
that's just going away. And she has a job. Oh, wait. What's this say? She says, I have many phones, but wow, that one gets around a lot more clearly. But yet she has a job. Well, she's in chat more than ever. So working? I don't think so. Try again, stupid. I know, Ink. I know. How are you in a chat all day? You know, and I even thought when I was at work today, hey, let me go see if I can find a live to go up on. Let me go up on panel. I'm at work.
You were
Ah,
thinking that, right?
Huh?
You were thinking to do that today?
I did. I thought it. No, I thought maybe I could go on a panel somewhere. But I said, nah, I better not. I gotta talk down off that ledge. Yeah. Figured I had too much work to do. I better work. Oh, Country Christian says she can tell a lot about Trixie. Oh, well, that's good to know.
Tell a lot
Is
about
she
what?
another Jenna? Is she like Jenna, going around acting sweet and everything? Because she seems so sweet when you see her. But then she's not so sweet. She lets the other side out too. When you see
What's the
that, you're
name?
like,
I didn't catch the name the first time.
Trixie Star.
Oh,
She's the other one who went down. Oh, I'm a hacker hotel, and she does the whole wave thing. That way.
oh,
She real nice, right? Real nice girl. Oh, she is Carol. See, Carol. I know. Oh, did you see? Oh, she's what? Oh, Country Christian. I didn't know you could get any worse. Oh, and you know what else? That Jenna Journey, she puts out so much shit over on her community page, doesn't she? Somebody told me go look at this. Because defamation, eat disease, defecation attorney. She's not worried about defecation attorney, I suppose. But look, yeah, she put on there. She had never had to take anything this far. Well, I'm sure it won't take long for her to write up an eat disease order. But I'm just trying to remember about Benny Keys. Big
oh,
K at Burger King. What happened with that? Remember? You was on Ziggy's live saying that you had Jenna had 3 court cases against him. For some reason it went from 3 down to 2.
down to just a police
Yes.
report?
Huh?
Down to just a police report? An
Oh,
unsigned one?
yeah. That one she wrote up on herself and it was fake. Yeah, that one. I know. Well, I really like to know. I'm still really interested. Because, we talked about how it all went down the other night. And because, triggering a grieving mother and blah, 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 and there's some other things, a lot of people were triggered by that, not just a grieving mother, the whole thing, the way it went down was just insane, and we had said it several times during the whole thing. What is going on? What? You can't even understand it all. I'd really like to know, what does Jenna's journey have against Dusty?
I think Dusty would like to know that.
I think she might. I mean, I haven't asked her, but I probably should ask her and say, honey, do you want to know? She probably really want to know. What in the world? Why do you hate Dusty so much?
Mm,
But not the one who did it, who triggered people, not the one who called people nasty names, shit starter, and all this, right? You're not mad at him. You're not mad at the one who said that claimed suicide and then laughed about it. No. You sit there and say everybody else is lying. All these how many other people there were? They're all lying, and you're all mad at them, and he never did it, right?
right. That's what's being said.
I don't understand that, Fancy. Do you?
I don't. I really don't. I mean,
Oh well.
I've mulled it over. I've, wrote things down. We've talked about it. I still can't understand it. I don't get any clear of a picture.
I know. And so you say to stop talking about you. Stop talking about all of us then. Stop going in every room When you see someone in a chat, stop going in there and claiming you're being attacked because they're in there.
Right. That's right.
And I'll tell you this, I ain't scared near one of you. Not a near one of you am I scared of. Threaten all you want. Act all hood ratty and ghetto bullshit. I don't care. Keep going. Keep running your mouth. Keep saying whatever you want to say. You know, have your little croonies, whoever, your little, your little flying monkeys. It's all right. Collect that information and take it to your attorney, your workman's comp attorney. You'd like to see it, I'm sure. For no other reason but for pure entertainment purposes. So I'm sure they'd have a real good laugh. Of course, eventually they may start crying because they can't believe all the bullshit's so crazy, you know?
Right.
But anyways, like I was saying, on these YouTube streams. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's some other stuff.
Well, we better check it out.
Oh, yeah, Carol. She said 17 watching, a few in the back, just screen clipping, I'm sure. Oh, they can do that all they want. That's okay. But you do know when the person creates, this is creation, right? You automatically, you can't do it because it's copyrighted. So fair use doesn't apply. It's okay. They can screenshot all they want. They can clip. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Ink, I swear when y'all call at CC Crunchy Chicken, it's hard trying to say country. I know. I know. Comes out. I know. I just finally started calling it chicken. This guy, it got too hard. I was like, the crunchy chicken just comes out so much easier, you know? No one has attacked her. I know. Well, hey, Lenny, I see Lenny down there too. United, she's there. Did I say hi to United?
You better have
a comment earlier, but I don't know if I said hi to her. I'm sorry, baby. Hi, United. You know what they say, the truth shall prevail. I always think that, and I do. I always feel that in the end, everything's going to be just fine. Eventually, those people will see the truth. Because, I saw it in the chat last night. Sure did. Some of them sure did. Did you see it, Fancy? You were in there for a little while, but I don't know when you got in there.
I don't know. I was in and out.
They were going after her. There's apparently a lot of people in there who don't like her at all.
Oh.
I know. There was a few people who did like her. They stood up for her, Trixie Star and who else was it? I don't know. There was a couple people that were, sticking up for her and stuff, but kind of seemed like the majority of them didn't really care for her too much. And what was really interesting is they were saying some of the same stuff that we had been saying for months.
Right. What were they saying?
We're the liars, we're the liars. We don't know nothing, Just call me CC or Priscilla. You don't want us to call you Crunchy Chicken anymore. I love that name though. Just very interesting, Oh, either way, did you hear on the YouTube streams?
What was it?
I tell you what, you know who else they were attacking last night?
Who?
Our Yaya.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were going after our Yaya, and I said, oh, I don't appreciate that, Again, somebody who stands up and tells the truth. Oh, my goodness, let's hang them up to dry, Really? I couldn't believe it. All because you expose someone for what they are. They ask for it. People ask for it, but when you give it to them, they don't want it and they don't like it. And then you're the bad guy.
Right.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It's come at me, but come at me quietly, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know why they say come at me, come at me. But that's because that one lady, she was drinking on piano. She was. She gets like 5 sheets to the wind. She gets really, really drunk. She's like toasted on there, you know? But she also was lying about stolen valor. Trying to say she was in the military when she wasn't.
Oh, God, no.
Disgusting, huh?
That is disgusting.
So, yeah, we say thank you if you're watching or if you will watch this later. We say thank you for doing that because we appreciate the truth. That's all we want is a little bit of truth to be told.
That's right.
She had really owned her shit, it would be different. But she says she apologized, but then 2 weeks later, she's at it again. Attack, rewind, and look at yourself again. I think you're confused. Oh, you know what they say. She doesn't know whether to scratch her watch or want her butt.
Oh, Lord, he went there.
That's the truth. That is the truth, you know. I'm serious. I'm sorry. You love me. Yes, country Christian. Yes, she is. And she's got her channel. She's going to be getting up and running too. We're excited about it. Did you hear anything?
Today?
Yeah. Have you heard anything? Because there's been so much going
Oh,
on.
I see I see that they've got my phone tapped.
I saw that. Oh my. Those hate clips. Somebody's letting it all out of the bag. I tell you what.
No. Well, come at me.
Tell him, sister. Tell him.
Just come on.
Tell him. See, just come at me. Come at me. Don't go with somebody else. Come at me.
These flying monkeys, those little snakes all coming at me.
Yeah, but you told them to come at you now. They've hacked your phone.
I know.
You know, these people. Oh, well, who's crushing on me? I heard that on you, though. I did hear that on the agent. I did.
I'll give you a guess.
Well, am I going to like who it is?
It's the lawyer.
Oh,
A
sister,
defecation lawyer.
The which one?
The defecation lawyer.
Oh, we are going to be represented for free. Oh, yeah.
You know it.
Represented for free. Yeah. Even though he only has about 10 strands of hair left on his head. That's all right. I don't have to look at his head, you know.
Well, that's some very fine bald men, you know.
Right. Well, you know, I look at him like he's Mr. Clean.
Yeah, he could be a little rock. Look at the rock.
Well, maybe I'll get married after all. I don't know. As long as we get a free representation out of the deal, you know, might be all right. Just saying. I don't know. Are you just leading me on? Are you serious?
You know, the defecation lawyers are good for all kinds of shit.
I heard that about him. Exactly. I heard that. You know, and also, you know, I hear he don't like to, you know, he unloads his shit pretty well, from what I understand. He don't keep it around, you know.
Right.
That's what I hear. You know, I don't know about, you know, all these YouTube streets being so nasty and all these snakes going around. The serpents, you know, it's bad. It's so bad.
Right. It seems like everybody's got something to say about stuff they don't even know about, you know?
I know. That's the whole, but you know, that's just, education is key, you know? I don't know about people sometimes. They really, you know, it's really scary, actually, you know? I mean, you see them do it all the time. Think, oh, this person said this, and they take it as the gospel, and they start spreading it around.
You know what else I heard? That there might be a panel coming up. It's going to put everybody on there.
Really?
It's a mediator, but I don't know if that's going to work. You know what I mean? Somebody might not want to be confronted with the truth, you know?
She'll just tell lies anyways, you know?
All right, so I don't even know if I'm even pushing for that or not.
Well, it might work. I don't know. I don't even know if I'd want to even be on a panel with her. That might be how she spreads that disease. Eating disease, you know?
Well, it seems to be.
Oh, yes.
She spread it around a little bit.
I heard that's how they, the big C gets spread around.
It's definitely some infected people on her panel.
Oh, they must all be sick. Oh, they all have a disease now.
I don't know. I
They
can't
might.
diagnose. I'm not a doctor.
They might. You know that? I think Jenny is really jealous because we all are friends. Adulting. Because that's what grown people do. They own what they do, apologize, and move on. Sounds like someone else. Yeah, I know. You're adulting, you move on. But you know what? Telling the truth, it is what it is. If you don't like it, oh well. Stop claiming that you're being bashed and being a victim. Oh my God, poor me, poor me. And then think, nobody's going to say anything. Oh well, it's all right.
I'm surprised we haven't heard from Hakaho at all tonight. Maybe we're clear. Maybe we're
Probably,
clear.
she's laying in the grass somewhere, laying low. That's what snakes do, right?
Trying to figure out who it is.
I don't know. Maybe she's reaching the bottom of that prescription bottle. I don't know.
But is there anybody coming up on panel tonight?
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know.
Letitia's grandson left already with the little magic 8-ball,
Oh,
so.
he's really good. He makes really good calls, I think he might actually be onto something. That's just me. Will the real Hakaho please stand up? Dusty, I think we might have a lot of I think there's a lot of them out there. We said that a lot. There's a lot of Hakahos. And Jenna keeps claiming that she's one of them, so she's one of them. You just pick which story is about her,
Right.
Yeah, country, you did back in the fall. You called it out. Oh, October, November, somewhere in there. Yeah, I know. But I do find it interesting how it's when we hate everybody, and now it'd be like a love bug. It's a good, There are people out there who say they'll just stand by you no matter what you do. They're the ones that got rapists and murderers up in their house too. You probably don't turn them in. Just saying. Because that's what strikes me. When somebody says something like that, it strikes me as those are the kind of people that'll hide somebody like that,
Right.
Knock on the door. Excuse me. We're looking for a murderer. No, they're not here. You hide them out in your closet, She fell in love with the scammer. Ooh, in love with the scammer. Who fell in love with the scammer?
Who did?
Huh?
Who fell in love with the scammer?
I don't know. That's what country Christian says down there. Somebody fell in love with the scammer.
Oh.
There's scammers everywhere. YouTube streets are full. I'm telling you, they're full. Oh, what else I was hearing about these YouTube streets? Let me tell you what else I heard. People were getting blocked. They were getting de-wrenched. Remember, we keep talking about the wrenches, The whole mod situation. Somebody said something. Stingray went and said something about Jenna that Tony didn't like. Tony de-wrenched her.
Oh.
She said something bad about her friend, so she de-wrenched her, and that was it, whatever, I just kind of got a feeling Stingray probably isn't all that upset about it, though. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't be. Whatever.
This is the same woman spewing out crap about us, but she can't say the name right.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't even know her. She don't know me.
I don't know her.
Well, I mean, somebody doesn't even know you, and they think they can make calls on you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until somebody starts talking shit about them, and we can jump on that train, baby. They'd be seeing how it feels, Not that I would really do that, but you know, it's an example. An example. Probably one of the biggest liars out there. You'll know who it'll be, Joe. Oh, vegetable boy. That's all I'm saying. Chase, that's all I'm gonna say. There's some stuff going on here. Oh, okay. Here's one from Ink. She says she made a similar comment that we were jealous of her and Zigzag because they are friends again. What the F ever? I don't give a F. Go on another journey. I don't know. She's running out of hands and toes, you know, her fingers and toes. She don't have enough to keep going on new journeys. Maybe you'll get lost this time around. Oh, sweetie, I don't think she ever was found, you know? She never found herself. Oh. Oh. Really? That's another one. Chase, huh? No, she fell in love with the scammer. Chase? What happened to Levitt? Oh, I guess that was just a text thing back and forth, huh? Was just texting dirty pictures back and forth, but she didn't fall for him and love him, huh? That was just whatever. I guess something about Chase. I don't know. That Chase? I don't know who that is. Hey, Country Christian, you have Charlie Girl blocked. Y'all blocked. She can't see you. Is sexting? Yeah, Carol was sexting. I know. Zigzag, Ziggy, Baconator, you know, Ziggy. She let it all out on the channel the other day. I don't know, a week or so ago. She let the text messages fly. You be the judge, you know? Well, I can't see toe beans. Toe Beans? Oh, there she is. Good evening, beautiful. Hey, Toe Beans, how are you? I didn't see it. I thought, oh no, what's going on? It's a little bit of that. My screen's not that big, so I really have to watch chat. So if I don't watch it that long, then I miss stuff all the time. She says no. Oh. She got bounced and is with Lizzie now. Oh. Who's with Lizzie? Something about people hang out with the bat. My hair's not bad, ladies. Come on now. It's good. It's good hair.
It's very good.
Everybody at work was just raving about my hair today, you know? Well, you ain't responding to me, girl. Oh, Charlie got sad. I don't know. Oh, she can see a Charlie guy. I think she just responded to everybody. Oh, Charlie girl's looking for validation, honey.
Oh, Charlie girl.
She needs a validation. Validation.
We love you, Charlie girl.
Charlie girl. Can you see Charlie girl, Country Christian? You know which one that is. Oh. Yeah, but hopefully I'll be out of this hotel room next week.
Oh.
Okay, I know I told you I was traveling for work, but not really. I got thrown out of my house, you know. I couldn't help it. I got thrown out, you know. If I'm not out of here next week, you know what? I won't come on camera. You won't see the background.
Well, there you go. That'll work. Nobody needs to know.
I know. But
you can't see my background. You got to get your hair bigger, sis.
I had to be like this the whole time. Real
like
close and personal, you know. Oh, but see, you can still see it there. You'll see the picture. You'll see the TV up there. You'll know I'm at the hotel, you know. Yeah,
Did you
I
break
know.
a
I
loose?
got the Goldilocks, the Goldilocks. Yeah, Goldilocks, yeah. You know. I might get a new deal eventually, you know. You might get a new deal, fancy.
Oh yeah.
I love
I'm
it like that though. I really do. It's so cute. Makes you look fiery hot, just saying, you know. I'm just
I'm
saying.
a little flat today, but
You'll never guess what room I'm in.
consult with chat and see if they know. That way it can be screenshotted and in a doxing.
I mean, I'll tell you what room I'm in. 151.
151.
Crazy, right? 151. I know. Hey, but at least I'm on the first floor, you know. I don't like going up them stairs, especially when they don't have an elevator.
Well,
I had to bring all my worldly belongings with me, you know.
oh yeah. Carrying all
Well,
the makeup in. 151.
That's my
I
room
know
number.
you put in a request for another room though, didn't you?
I did. Because I just don't like the way those numbers are mixed up, you know? Just saying. I just always feel like the little numbers should come before the bigger number.
I know.
Yeah, but that's just me being OCD. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Can y'all see my room? It's a wreck, you know? I'm sorry. It's a mess. Just don't worry about it. It's hotel life.
A little bit of glamour.
You know, can't help it, you know? But you
Got the cats in the bathtub?
Oh, I told you, you know, I bring my own cleaner. I don't know if somebody had a cat in here and they shit in the tub. I gotta clean that thing. I don't know. I don't trust it. I bring my own cleaner and I have to clean before. And it's, oh man, you know, I'm telling you. Yeah, Ink, you better not come over here and go into room 251 and dance all night. I don't know. But if you do come, you come on down and say hello to me, okay? I'll get you a cup of coffee. I got my little coffee pot over there. Sure do. What's a girl without a coffee, you know?
All right.
A beast, that's what. Yeah, a beast. Yeah. You can go ahead and stay down there in those rooms because I gotta sleep a little bit tonight, you know. But if you were to come here and see me, we probably would just stay up all night talking anyways. And I'd just be going into work, you know, probably looking a real hot mess like I'm here to work, you know. Yeah, I know. Someone's up there dancing around. Ink, is that you? You hear that?
I could hear it from. Oh my God, I hear it. Sounds.
She's here already. You hear that song? You hear that song? Dancing on the ceiling? Oh, Ink! Girl, you better get down here and say hello. I think she's up there dancing around. You had to come a long way to do that, didn't you?
She travels a bit. Ink. She's always, you know,
She does too, you know.
above everybody.
And you know, she liked that hotel life too. Oh wait, we might get in trouble for saying hotel. Well, we said it the other night, got raked for it.
Oh my God.
You see that? That's not typical brick. It's usually behind me, isn't it? Oh, but you know what? I almost promised you, Fancy. I'm gonna go back to that house. I tell you right now, I'm going back. I don't care. I didn't do nothing wrong to get out of that house. Didn't have to evict me like that. And tell me to get out.
Would Shiny get ticked off? Did you
Yeah,
have somebody
she did.
there you weren't supposed to? What's going on with that?
She did. She, you know, she was being a royal bee. I gotta tell you, you know,
What happened?
it was bad. It was bad. It was something about, you know, you weren't happy with anything I do for you, and
Because of
she
the
knows.
bucket?
She knows I'm a princess. Do what? The bucket?
Was it all because of that bucket?
Well, that's kind of where it started, I mean, she should have never handed me the kid's puke bucket for my tears. That was just ridiculous. The nerve of her. See, I can't go right now. I couldn't even talk to her right now because I'm so mad at her. But I will be back. Watch. I bet you by Friday, Thursday, Friday, this weekend, I'll be back there. Watch. I'm going back because she's going to tell me she's sorry. That's what she's going to do. She's going to tell me she's sorry. Yep. Don't you think she should?
I think she should. She owes you an apology at the very least. I mean,
I know. She should tell me. She should say that was. I'm sorry.
you're watching the kids. You're dealing with those dogs.
I know. That little Maple Jane. Yeah, big old bark for such a little thing. Well, but I just don't think I want to live in this hotel room forever.
That sassy little twin she has. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, they're sassy, all right.
I don't know where they get that crap.
That little one, she stomps her feet and everything. Puts her hand on her hip. Oh, shiny. I won't put up with that if I were you. And now that little one, she thinks, I don't know. I told her she needed to brush her teeth better. She got 3 loose teeth on the bottom all at once. Well, that's going to look real cute when they fall out.
Oh, yeah, just in time for pictures, Oh,
I'll take a picture of it. I'll show you her teeth. Don't tell Shiny because she'll probably get mad at me for that too. Don't be picking on her for losing her teeth. Whatever. Shiny tries to say it naturally happens when they're, 5, 6 years old. But I just don't think that's true. I don't remember my teeth falling out all like that one time.
No.
That little booger tried saying she brushes her teeth and uses mouthwash, but I don't know. I said, how can that be if you got 3 loose teeth? She'll be like some of these other people. Missing teeth, I hope she has some other ones grow in. What if they never grow in?
No biggie.
I know. I know somebody who could give us some lessons about brushing teeth, though.
Right?
I know. Maybe I should make a call and tell her, please.
Well, she gets a little rough, though. A little rough.
Oh, not if you're a barbecuer. The
Yeah.
grill? The barbecue grill? That's not too rough for that. You use a little metal brushes, Yeah. That works, but what do I know? It's only on a couple lives out there. Just saying. Oh, Dusty, she's upset because Hackahoe's not here. Do you really want Hackahoe to come up here? She has not been nice when she comes up here.
Oh, Hackahoe, if you're out there listening, lurking in the background, and you want to come up, come on up.
Come on.
Well, tonight.
But we don't know which one it'll be. How would you know?
We won't.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've had a day and I'm so tired.
Really?
Just a day. I got my camper trying to move.
Oh, yeah.
And I told you how the bricks was sinking in the ground.
Uh-huh.
It's not just the bricks.
Oh, no.
The camper is like embedded into the ground. I can't get that moved. Oh, my God.
Maybe it's permanent foundation now.
Well, we tried to pull it out. One of the whole side panels came off. And nailed that back on.
Do you need my glue gun?
Walls.
Do you need my glue gun? You need my glue gun?
I could use it.
I'll send it to you, okay? I'll send it to you so you can just make sure it heats up all the way and just glue it right back together.
We're going to have to do something. Either that or we're going to have to take it apart each panel by panel, load it onto the truck. I don't know.
I hope that doesn't happen. That seems like a whole lot of work. You might have to get more glue sticks because I don't have that many. I don't think I have enough.
More Tisha moving. I got to move. I've got to follow.
She moving too? Oh, she's moving too.
Well, that's why I got to move my camper.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope wherever she ends up, there's plenty of room for your camper.
We don't know yet.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Parking it on one of the side streets, industrial area.
Oh, yeah, that's always the best option, I think. You know?
They got little spots up at the casino. But I don't know if that's going to cost me a pretty penny or not. But I
Oh,
figured I could just do a side street and
not if you go in the gambling, they'll let you park there for free.
right. It's a
That's a
thought.
possibility. I know I'm going for vacation.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a glitzy life, but
The glitz,
yeah,
the glam. What?
yeah. So I'm not like on top of my game tonight. I'm frazzled with all the stuff going on in YouTube. I'm just kind of blah. It's
I
like
know.
blah 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 blah. Blah.
It's
It's
really
so
sad to see
blah.
all this stuff going on. Everybody's fighting. And that was
Some of the panels I've been watching, it's just like our scenario over and over again.
I know,
Different-
it really is.
different
Like
people.
one, I actually started to tear up and it broke my heart. I was like, this is just like, oh my gosh, you know? I don't know. Okay, Ink says, look, I'm missing chat here. Oh, United says, oh, she will know where you are at. You know all of them flying monkeys that go around. I know. How many different flying monkeys are there? I don't know. And Ink says, have a coho. Oh, Country Christian's got a hoe over there too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She's, I'm talking about have coho. See, I told you there's so many out there. And all you got to do is step up and claim it. That's all you got to do. You step up and claim it. We aim it, you claim it. Don't blame us, you know?
Right.
We'll blame you for claiming it. Nobody got to claim anything that we say over here. Gracious me, I wouldn't claim any of it. I'd be like, okay, let me duck and run, you know?
Right.
I would be like, shh, don't say nothing. No, that's not me she's talking about. She knows she wants to come tell us a sob story as to her being bad people and attacking her. Come on, bullshitter. Oh, Dusty says, Fancy, that's perfect. The casino, rent it out. Oh, it could be like an Airbnb right there at the casino.
Right. I just need to make sure the panels are glued up perfect and bedazzle the sides, right?
Oh, I help you bedazzle, you know I will. What? You cut it short, just underneath what the hotel charges. Your camper will be filled every night. Of course, you're gonna have to wash the sheets a lot, you know?
Fancy's glamping rental.
Oh, you're so clever. Just like that, you're so clever. I like that. I think it could sell. I really do. I think it would sell big. Don't you?
I think so. I could get a whole new camper. Oh. I could start a whole business.
We just go bedazzle your new one too.
Of course. I mean, I could just start. Oh my goodness, I'm motivated now, girls.
I know.
Got a little pep in my step.
You might have to speak up. You talk, Carol. So your microphone is like you're far away, Eloise. That's me. Oh, can y'all hear me? Hello. Charlie girl, Eloise, you keep going in and out of tunnel. Your mic sounds funny. Oh, Pinkstone, your voice is in a tunnel. Tunnel. All right, guys, whatever. Let me try it. Look, I'll put the headphones in. I was trying not to, but you know, it's okay. I don't know if this is gonna set right now. Oh, here we go for a ride, guys. Oh my goodness. Well, hold on a second. I'm gonna get clever here. Hold on, guys. Let me get clever. Oops, not the right button. Hold on. Go ahead, Fancy. What do you got to say?
What am I going to go ahead with? I don't know what I got to say. I said I'm exhausted. One thing. Lost for words.
You're just exhausted about the crap going on these streets.
Well, the crap going on in the streets is enough to make anybody tired. You know?
No. It's exhausting, isn't it?
Blah, 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 blah.
Especially when you see people getting attacked and you're like, what in the world? Why are you going after them now?
I know.
It's all very disturbing and upsetting, I tell you that.
And you can't tell who's on whose side these days, you know?
Oh, I am so clever. I am so clever, ladies. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Well, that wasn't so clever. I knocked y'all down. Did you hear that? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, I can hear you better now too. Do I sound better?
Yes, you do to me.
Do I sound better to y'all? Y'all, can you guys down here? Watch out. I hope you don't start turning into a robot. Oh shit. Call Clarice Carter. Clarice Carter. Oh yeah. Oh, they said that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Well, you know, it's these headphones and hotel Wi-Fi. It's really something, you know. You don't want to know what y'all are propped up on. It's bad. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, girls. I had to go grab coffee. Like I said, what's a girl without her coffee, you know? Well, this girl anyway, so, you know. Oh, if y'all can see how you're set up here, I'm so clever. Oh, I just need my bedazzler and I could get it going real good. Can you see me okay?
Oh, you look marvelous.
Thanks. You know how to make me feel good. My beauty pageant's coming up soon. Can't wait.
Yeah. When?
Yeah. It's coming up soon. I'm not going to say when. Because, you know, somebody on these YouTube streets might try to come over here and jack me up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they
You
try
do
to
have to
hurt
be
this
careful.
face. I know. I know. Gotta be careful. You can't have a girl like this getting attacked or anything by anybody on YouTube, you know? Because that'd be bad. Hopefully they don't find out what hotel I'm in.
Well, you know what room you're in.
Oh, yeah. I could be at the hotel. Howard Johnson. I don't even know. Do they have them anymore? I don't even know. I could be at, you know, Holiday Inn. Maybe the Days Inn. Comfort Inn. Can you guys tell by looking at the room where I'm at? Can you guess what city I'm in?
Yes. If we can guess, we will get it right. We don't know.
I might tell you, I might not.
You're somewhere in Hawaii.
Girl, you know I wish I was back home. I'll get back there, though. Probably by the end of the summer, I'll be back home. Hope I don't have to live here forever.
Hope not.
You never know. You know. I'm trying to think what else was happening on the YouTube streets. The other stuff I was hearing, you know? I heard stuff about mods. All that mod stuff, you know? People getting blocked on channels and stuff. Funny how that happens, you know? That happened to us, too.
Did it?
Interesting.
We're blocked?
No. People got blocked on our channel, remember? Down in chat,
Oh,
and
yeah.
got blocked a couple nights ago.
Oh, that's still going on.
Yeah, other people getting blocked. People taking
Oh.
away wrenches. I mean, you know, if they don't want you to have a wrench, you don't got to have a wrench. Like I said, it's just a little thing next to your name. I mean, I don't know. I've been wrenched before and I lost my wrench. I had a winch take my wrench. Can you believe that?
Oh, I had a winch take a wrench from me too.
I don't know.
And I never asked for the wrench, you know?
But you know what? My feelings weren't hurt either. Just saying. Have you got anybody knocking on your door yet? Have they come today?
No, all I had was the strange sound on my phone, you know. But I've been waiting. I've been kind of back and forth, you know, between the camper and Matisha's house here. And,
I wonder if they'll deliver it to her house or to your camper.
oh,
It's better
you know,
hurry up and
my address is camper, Fancy's camper. So they'd have to track that.
That's if they spell it right.
I could spell it wrong, I guess, but I'm waiting. Somebody's been here at all times. It's not like we've left everything unattended.
Do you reckon anybody else is waiting for one? Anybody down there waiting for one?
Has anybody been contacted by a workman's comp lawyer?
It's important we know. If a workman's comp attorney has gotten a hold of you, let us know. Now, don't worry if the defecation attorney we have gets a hold of you. Ladies, he's going to be coming and asking some questions, okay? And you better be staying off my man, too. Don't go after him just because he's an attorney, okay? I call dibs. You probably won't like him because he only has 10 strands of hair anyways. Just saying. Just saying.
You've got enough to make up for that.
I do. Got a bunch of hair. So. Oh, Dusty Divine. Oh, Pink Stone says no, she hasn't got, I guess she's saying she didn't get nothing from no attorney or nothing.
Oh.
Don't worry, the defecation attorney will be there soon enough. Oh, and our defecation attorney is very real. Very real. You heard him come on here the other day. He hasn't got anything either. Charlie girl got nothing.
I thought for sure.
I did too, for sure. But somebody would have something by now.
Right. I mean, after that live the other night, I thought for sure we'd be here by Monday because she had contacted that attorney.
Friday night.
Saturday night? Was it Friday night or late
Friday
Saturday
night? It was Friday night. Friday night, yeah.
Wee hours.
Saturday morning? Yeah. It may have been Saturday. Saturday is when she said,
Yeah.
So,
Which is
I don't know.
time to contact an attorney, strangely enough, right after our live. When she contacted them. Oh my goodness.
That was pretty late too. But that's okay. It's okay. I mean, she was supposed to see the attorney on Monday.
Uh-huh.
I wonder what work she was comping. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't actually work out of my hotel room. I actually go to another place and go to work. I work in a facility, like. I sure wouldn't want to work here. Stay here, live here too. Oh no. Work here for a whole week. Oh my goodness. That one just, oh my gosh.
Well.
Oh, Eek said she's gonna make some coffee and smoke a cigarette waiting for his booty to get there.
I know, I've been waiting.
She gonna move on my man, isn't she? Nah, that's not Eek. That's somebody else's job. Lenny, you actually called the number? You called that number?
What kind of attorney did they talk to you?
And she said, I contacted that said number, said call. No lawyer. Hired or hacked. Nope. So she didn't actually have even a right number on the screen. Oh. Well, it's riddled with lies like the rest of her life was,
Right. Oh my goodness. I thought about calling too, just to be honest.
Oh, you could. She had it up there. You could have grabbed it and called, Carol says, is it the same number she used to do charges on another creator ages ago, which is Benny Case, We all know who it is. Still waiting for that one to be served. I know. Well, unless it's another one besides Benny. Benny supposedly got served. But you know what's really funny, sis? You know what I found out, guys? Guess what I found out?
What?
in Plano, where supposedly all this stuff was going on with Benny Keys, you know? Did you know the only way they'll take any kind of report online through the mail or whatever, you know, however they do it, right? Is if it's somebody's trying to steal your identity. And you live more,
Oh,
if you don't live within the county of Plano, then you can call one in or whatever, however they do it. But
was
all other
BK
things,
trying to steal Hakaho's identity?
no, she said it was harassment.
Ow.
So, like I said, you know, I had looked that up, you know, a while ago. Guess what? Got to be careful if somebody lives in Texas and somebody's smart enough to use that Google bar the right way. Just saying. But it's on their website, you know, you can go to it and read it.
Huh?
Everything has to be done in person. That's why I said I don't think she came to Plano.
I don't know.
You know, you could tell the truth once in a while.
Some of the hoes get around, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know how she would have afforded to come out here. It's a long trip, especially now. Gas is like $5 a gallon.
I know, my God.
Oh, ink. Oh, ink. Oh, she said, I don't want your man or any other man for that matter. Well, if you saw him, you'd want him. You know, he's an attorney. Carol, those 3 eating disorder papers on that attorney desk in January, or the LE reports for 3 people, no scene. Oh my. Never went to jail either. Never contacted, I guess. I asked. Yes, the lady said, she's saying all this. Yes, they said, we don't give out client information, so why call then when they can't tell? Duh. Head injury lawyer, I think that was. Oh, that was the one back in January.
It was a head injury lawyer?
Some kind of injury lawyer. I know, really. Ink, she said, damn, J-Dog, when you gonna stop getting all twisted up in the lies? You ain't tired yet. No, look, man, from what I've seen on these YouTube streams lately, these people never get tired. Oh, okay. They can't give out any kind of information on the phone. Nobody ever called. They don't, okay. What Lenny's saying is when she called the number, they can't give any kind of information out over the phone. They tell you to call back, but they don't answer their phone on the weekends.
Oh.
Sugar Cookie, you ain't too good at this. You know, really not. I honestly, I don't understand why you want to keep it going like this. I mean, this is just crazy. You just give us more material. Can't ask if a lawyer gets retained. Okay, we can't ask that kind of information, you know? Yeah, whatever, you know? But, you know, she did kind of say she, you know, she wasn't going to go on and press charges. I still would love to know what the charges are,
Right.
you know? Sorry, I'm going to press charges about a YouTube name.
Hakaho versus
You know how good that would look,
Eloise
though.
Glitz.
Eloise
Fancy
Glitzy, Fancy Glam. Oh, that would look, oh, you know what, sis? Maybe we should go to court because that would look really good on the papers, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I think it would look marvelous and spectacular. And you know, I would get a new shirt and I would make sure that I bedazzled the crap out of it too.
Mhm.
They wouldn't even be able to look at me on the stand. I'd just be shining bright like that. And I'd be
I
blinded.
know you would. I know you
Yeah.
would.
And I'd draw on some more extra highlighter everywhere. Oh, my makeup would be to the nines. You understand? Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God. I would get that big glitter. Big
Uh,
glitter.
oh yeah. And I would do myself up good. Okay, let's see. And the scrolling through the receipts the other night with the phone offset just right so you couldn't see anything. Oh, I know, Charlie girl. I know, but you know what? She did, you know, show the whole thing on there. People were able to really pull it up on their TVs and tablets and see it. They can't get tired and been up on YouTube night after night. I know, Carol, they can't get tired. But that's what I was gonna say. It's not just one person doing this. It's a lot of them out there. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of them. It's enough that it's really causing a ruckus out there, you know? And I'm telling you. Reality. Oh no, you know what? Reality bites. It bites, especially on these YouTube streets, you know? And we say it's on YouTube. Some people say it's real life. I don't know. I ain't ever called nobody's hotel. Got accused of that. Why the hell would I want to call you a hotel room? I don't even want to talk to you in the chat, let alone call you a hotel room. And you know, with me traveling for work and all, I can tell you now, I've had my hotel phone ring before. Never did I stop and think somebody is after me. I had kids pranking from another hotel room one time. Sure did. Whatever, you know. I don't know what the heck your problem is, but head injury, banging her head when people get new cell phone. I know she be banging her head on everything lately, you know. I believe the girls have so many receipts and they are ready to be shown if this continues. Oh, there's a lot of receipts. There really are. And you know what I think? I'm telling you, I really still think it's true. I really think she's really scared about what's going to be shown. What are people going to see?
Because I think there's one in particular that has more receipts than anyone, and I think she's ready to show them.
Oh, I think she is too. As a matter of fact, I think she's the one who's pushing for a panel with some kind of mediator because she knows I can't go up on panel with that dreadful witch. I want to tear her to shreds. I was nice the other night. I was still being nice the other night. No, it's cussing a whole lot, but I was still being nice.
There might be a few that aren't confrontational, that don't really want to go up on the panel if that happens, if this does take place. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just going to have to put myself on mute.
I think everybody needs a voice, though. If you have something to say, you can't get up and say it, send a note. Someone else that's well-spoken can speak your truth for you.
Well, you know, I say I go up there and go half-cocked, right? Like, I feel like I would. I would just go up there and just shred her up, you know? I would do it for my girls, though. I would do it for y'all. I could get up there and maintain myself. I would. I just have to have a really good pep talk for myself before I went up there, you know? But I could do it. I would.
Well,
you know I've done it before.
The receipts will speak for themselves. The ones we've got. So,
but you could go real slow.
You want to call us liars? Go ahead. So we got the truth. The truth don't hide from nobody.
Oh. Yeah. Of course. I believe our girls have so many reasons. Okay, I read that one already. Of course she is. Yeah, Carol, she's scared. I'm telling you, she's scared. That's why she's like, oh my gosh, just stop and leave me alone. She's really playing victim now. Got to tell everybody how much horrible liars we are. Because she knows when the other shit comes out, it's like we're going to release the beast. You know what I mean? It's going to be a couple beasts. We've got a little beast in our pocket too. We're waiting for the right time. You know? Oh, yeah. But no, it's just YouTube. Don't take it so seriously. It's not real life. LOL. I roll. That's from Ink. So you know there was some, you know, sarcasm in there. Just a little. Can I show you mine? Can I? No, Ink, I don't want to see yours. Oh, honey, I'm not like, oh my goodness. No, you can show your receipt, sweetie. Of course you can. Oh, Carol says she couldn't. She'd go off the rails. See? That's what I'm afraid of, because if I had to actually hear her voice and be on a panel with her, I don't know if I could contain myself, you know?
Well,
I don't know.
Representatives up there. Representatives of every voice.
I don't know.
If somebody wants something in particular said, well, we got a lot of voices.
A lot. Do you not like my voice?
Count the ones in her head, we got a multitude. So everybody gets their point across.
You know what my favorite voice is? The one telling her in her head that Ink is upstairs dancing on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite voice. I really do like that one. It was comical. It was, you know. Stop spreading rumors. Oh, Dusty, the rumor train. And I tell you what, it's not just in our situation either. Remember I was telling you about Yaya? Our little Yaya over there. I say little because she's little, guys. She's not, I don't think she's a real big person. She looks like she's a petite little thing, you know? Our little Heidi over there. Oh, I mean, Yaya. Our little Yaya. Well, everybody knows her name on YouTube anyways, but Yaya. Same situation she's going through. All kinds of stuff being said that's not true. It's lies, lies, and more lies. What is it? Like a Jerry Springer show out there, you know? Y'all remember Jerry Springer?
Oh yeah.
The witch with the bee may not remember who Jerry Springer is because she's a young thing. She always calling us old. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. Call me an old hag. Okay, she didn't say hag, but she called me old. Remember that? Fancy.
I remember.
It wasn't that long ago. She called me old.
I think yesterday.
I think it was. And you know what's sad is I'm a day older now. So I must really be old today. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. Oh, yeah. Hey, girl. We was talking about you. Sorry, I didn't mean to say your first name. But I know people know it on YouTube, but you know. Okay. But yeah, we was talking about you over there. Your situation was very similar to ours. The way they was going at you last night, oh my goodness, I was mad. I was like, oh my gosh. But you know, it gets us hated by some, and that's okay. They can hate all they want. If you don't want the truth, don't come over here, because we're not gonna sit here and tell you a bunch of hogwash stuff. Oh no. Oh, Fancy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this, Fancy. I'm starting to get triggered. Huh?
Let her up.
Are you sure? Can you handle it? I hope I can.
Say tonight. Probably the
I
same.
don't know. I don't know what she's. Is she on here?
What do you got to say tonight?
Call me, girls.
Yeah, Hacker, we called you. What are you gonna say for us? Why are you saying people going in the chat room calling you?
Stop talking about me, or you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm
What are you gonna do?
Stop again.
You're gonna what?
Gonna say stop again? Girl, you never even said go.
Cease and desist.
You mean eat in disease? I don't need you to tell me to eat, and I don't want your disease.
Hey,
spread it around.
I hope you asked for the room with the automatic kitty litter disposal service.
You call that a bathtub? In your case.
That's why I had to bring cleaner.
You see what happens in those places.
Mr. Malarkey is my man.
No, he is not. He's my man, and you know it.
Oh, hell no.
He's the one who messaged me, not you.
He wouldn't give you the time of day.
He's the one he's going after you anyways, Hacker How.
Where's my fucking receipts?
Oh my God, you're gonna get receipts, honey.
We already put some out there. You saw some already, but we got more for you, honey.
You people are pathetic.
You know, we've claimed that already. If you want to call us pathetic, whatever. You think we care?
I ain't scared of near one of y'all.
Oh, well, you need to be.
Oh, we've been through this before.
You need to be.
Well, neither of us use now. She's not too smart.
I don't even know you people anymore.
You never did, sweetie. You never took the time to get to know any of us. It was always about you.
Hey, Eloise, where's your fucking eyelashes?
I knew you were gonna go. I told you she's behind the eyelash scandal. I told you she was,
I knew
Fancy.
I told you. Mm-hmm.
My eyelashes are right
Yeah.
here. I can't help it that they curl up when I put the serum on at night. How else do you think I get these lashes?
Ain't never one of y'all got the balls to nut up to me.
I ain't scared of you.
It's my mental.
We know it's your mental.
No,
honey.
we know.
We know.
We know.
Snarl, get your ass back in the bed. I'm getting ready to nut up on you.
She going after Carl. I wonder if he ever found that toothbrush.
I have a sneaking
You
suspicion of where it might have went.
my last nerve today.
She, everybody always getting on her nerves. What else you got, Hacker? You got anything else? Where's that eating disease order you're sending us?
Oh,
I
I
told
see you have an attorney now.
I knew that the other night. You don't like our defecation attorney we got for you? Oh, silent now, huh, Hacker?
I love you, but I mean, you are gonna have to choose.
Oh, honey, you chose for us. You're choosing right now.
Is she talking about what I think she's talking about when choosing?
You two better stop talking about me, or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
What?
say stop again.
Okay.
She never said go.
Stopping. We're
Oh,
not stopping.
Sis, I had to get her off of here. I can't take her.
Oh,
Well,
this
maybe
is
it's a guy. It sounds like a man.
I don't know who it is, but
Sounds
we
like a
know it's
man.
Becca. We know that this person's behind the eyelash bullshit.
Oh, I'm sure they're behind my scandalous eyelash. Oh, scandalous. Scandalous. I don't know what she's referring to on that. Oh, but you know what I heard too on these YouTube streams.
What'd you
Apparently, we aren't the only ones with the eating disease order coming our way.
Oh,
Apparently not. I know there's going to be other people who are going to need to use a defecation attorney. I just know it. I hope he's good. Oh, I hope he's good. Oh, I hope he is.
we went the best we could get,
Well, he was the best in our, Wackadooville town, Wackadoodle
It's
town,
like a precedented case,
Well,
So
hopefully
there's
he's
another-
successful. We'll have many YouTubers wanting to use our defecation attorney, I'm sure.
I
Definitely.
say the next time we come up, we bring the receipts. I'm done with this bit.
Well, I probably have a receipt or two laying around here somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. No, not one right around me. Oh, but I still do have, the infamous,
It just
the
results, right?
nasty little D-pic,
I think
I
I'm
think-
done messing around with this hacker, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you're done messing around. Well,
The
I
next
think there's
time
a
we
lot.
come up, let's bring some of our stuff. Not our stuff, but the one she fears.
Yeah, I think it's a special occasion,
I think it's coming up.
Call me crazy. It's a special occasion.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We hope you're feeling better too. Oh, I'm missing all this chat because of Hacker coming in here. I missed all kinds of stuff. I bet Samboy Mike could tell you something about that Hacker. I mean, he was on the inside of her bullshit. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know
Who?
what Sam is. Where's he been? I haven't seen him in forever. Oh, Hacker needs a Snicker bar. Yeah, you're right, because it sounds like she's a little hungry. I don't know. Usually they're eating all the time. I'm telling you, Hacker, cough drops work wonders. She typing in her 199 voice changer takes a while. Oh, Ink, you're probably right. She said, oh, Lord, Lurd. Oh, hacker home, my word, gotta go brush. You're probably right. She gotta go brush her teeth. She was on here for a few minutes. You're on too long, you gotta brush, 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 you know? Oh, Country Christian brings up a really good point that I thought about, the other day. Remember we said when she would go and come in and say, oh, and she was attacking Six Up and Maleficent and all these people, Levin and all these people.
Yeah.
What did she say? Do you remember? Oh, maybe you don't remember. I don't know if you're on there. You may have been.
Refresh my memory. Refresh it.
She kept telling everybody to go strike their channels.
Uh-huh.
No, people didn't do that. Well, that's what she was telling everybody to do. Go mass strike, which is against YouTube. Their rules. You're not supposed to tell people to mass strike someone. You can get in trouble for that, You can. So, you say, okay, yeah, I did. And you just, there's a lot of people saying that. And they're like, I didn't really do it, whatever. I know. And she get mad if she didn't think you were doing it. I was like, yeah, sure, I did it, Leave me alone about it. Why would you go strike somebody when you don't even watch their channel? Well, I watch their channels now because, like I said, she said not to watch them and we had to watch them. Cottonmouth is, oh yeah, Carol, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I know it's just, I can't believe Hacker Ho made an appearance on here again. She keeps coming up here every time we're on a live. Every time.
It'll probably be every single time.
We're probably going to have to get her for harassment or something.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, Nothing we can do about it. I'm just wondering what it's going to say. Eat in disease.
Right.
What's she going to tell us to eat?
Turkey dogs.
I don't like the turkey dog thing. All them turkeys running around without their little wieners on. It's devastating. Devastating. And that's okay, because I know you like turkey dogs. I know you do. I don't. I don't like turkey dogs. I'd rather have the real deal. You know what I mean? I just don't like turkey dogs. Oh, is your man okay back there? Sound like he a little choked up or something.
My Wolfie. He's been wonderful.
Oh, Dusty. He's been wonderful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, he's been wonderful. He doesn't like Hacker Ho. Doesn't know who Hacker Ho is, but he doesn't like her.
Doesn't like her. I don't blame him, Who likes somebody like that? Like I said, there's a few of them wandering around on these YouTube streets.
But Morticia's man all along from the very beginning of that chat would say, what are you doing? That lady's crazy.
Did he really?
He did not like her.
Indica Sunshine. I'm a new subscriber. Jenna, afraid to grab the link? Oh, you're wanting Jenna up there. Dusty, are you wanting to come up on panel?
Come on, Dusty, and maybe she'll come flying in.
She really hates Dusty for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why. She really does.
She's been very mad at her, even before that whole Carl thing happened. Hey, Lori Davis, how are you? We're here. We're just,
Have Dusty come on up. Let's see if we can.
Is she in? Wait, hello. No, Dusty, you're saying hello to Indica. We're asking you. Up here, honey. Look up here. You said you wanted to address something. Do you want to come on panel?
Please do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got one of them in your circle. Let me tell you something I've noticed. Okay? And the girls can tell you. I've said this before. Really? I've said it, okay? In these YouTube streets, even within the crime community, there's a whole lot of little circles. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of like these few channels here, these channels over here, these channels over here, and then there's one big massive circle. Well, within these little circles, we're finding out that a lot of people got a Hacker Ho in theirs too. That's all right. And I mean, it was just really uncanny how similar it was. They attack our grieving mom, who had lost her son. It had only been 5 months. I don't like to talk about it because I want to, it makes me cry. But you attack a grieving mother. You say she's healed. Get over it. Go get some help for it. She lost her 19-year-old baby. It just doesn't fly with me, It just doesn't fly with me. So, people say, no, we're not going to put up with this. We're done. It's over, blah, blah, blah. And then you go and, you stick up for the person and said it's all right, Then they threaten suicide. Then they laugh about it. Then you say everybody else is lying that he laughed about it. Why would everybody say the same thing about this person if it wasn't true? I don't know. But either way, hold on. I got a little too serious there. Sorry. But inside of all these circles, everybody, I mean, it's just crazy how it works on the YouTube streets. Some people love you, some people hate you. You know what? It's all right. Because this is what I say. Before I came onto the YouTube streets, my life was just fine. Wasn't yours fancy?
Oh, mine was great. Still is, actually, but,
Your life still, I get up.
I don't have a life.
I know. But I still get dressed the same way every day, and I still wipe my ass the same way every day. Just saying, I really do. Oh, Dusty, you never replied. I've been waiting for you to reply. Do you want to come up on panel?
Yeah, please do, and have your say, honey.
Over here, you can pretty much say whatever you want.
Right.
Just don't dox somebody with a real address, because we give out fake addresses when we do the doxing thing. It's a fake address, Oh, she said yes, she's backstage. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Dusty. I'm so sorry. Get it together, Eloise. Here's our no. Your worst nightmare. What's up, your worst nightmare? How you doing, honey?
Hi, ladies. How you doing? It's so nice to see you gorgeous darlings again.
Oh, thank you, love.
Oh, real quick. Let me tell you something. Let me address this little issue. One of our girls here. Remember how she got booted out like everybody else did?
How's that?
Y'all don't remember? She was the last one holding on. Last one holding on. But because her spouse was talking to us, Jenna kicked her out too. She just woke up one morning and she was kicked out, just like the rest of us that got him. Well, I left on my own free will, and Dusty did too, but Charlie girl, she didn't leave on her own free will. She got kicked out because she was talking to us and she was a traitor, and so did Fancy here. Fancy knows how that was, There's a few hackers, but not like whack-a-hacky who. Yeah, whack-a-hack. Okay. I'm still trying to keep up with the comments. I get really bad about that. I got to stop getting bad. Your worst nightmare. What do you have to say, honey?
Well, I was watching a channel today, and
first mistake, probably.
It was a little clip, and it really hurt my heart to hear this person say my name that don't really even know me, knows really nothing about me, only what's being told. And look, I can say names because they're YouTube names. It's not doxing anybody. Jenna's Journey was talking to this person. I want to say, I don't know. I'm going to mix the name up if it's Toxic Tony or Tony's Toxic. I don't know how the name goes in there. But she had made a statement that she's known Jenna for over a year. I've known Jenna for a year too. And I've talked with her on and off throughout the case. And whenever I was brought into this group, it was under the guise of a support group. And, I had Jenna's back 100%, loyal and honorable. I was very loyal to her. I was very honorable to her. I always lifted her up, always picked her up. I had absolutely nothing bad to say. We were a sisterhood. She was included in everything. Always a part of who we were. as a family. And we even got receipts where she even says we're a family because that's how we were. And quote this, that we're the ex mods. I never thought that I was a mod because I looked past that wrench and had her as a friend. But that name, my name was said today, and it's under such a guise that she doesn't really know anything about me. And, I did not reach out. This Miss Tony, she did reach out to me in the beginning, but I was so under my, the trauma of losing my son. I did not reach out. And maybe I should have reached out, but I didn't. I didn't reach out to a lot of people that were sending me messages because I had to go through the grieving. I still go through my grieving process. Shining and Shining and Morticia, they saw me today again at my worst. And a lot of the girls saw me at my worst because today was a bad day. And all I did was cry most of the day. And that's how grief works. And, when Miss Tony reached out to me, I heard her story and my heart was compelled with her. But I didn't have words, like there were no words for me. So I really couldn't talk, even though I wanted to write back. I didn't write back because I didn't know how to express myself at that time. I was in a lot of turmoil. And to hear it today, my name coming out of her mouth, and it was in a negative way, that really hurt my heart because she doesn't know me. She knows nothing about me. She only knows what Jenna has told her. Now as a mother to a mother, if a person looks at you dead in your face and says, you are healed because you stood up to somebody bullying you, or you stood up to somebody that was aggressive with their verbiage towards you, and you're not going to take that type of abuse because you are a survivor of this type of abuse, of manipulation, and you stand your ground and you put up your healthy boundary and say, whoa, no, this is not happening. You quietly remove yourself from a group, you walk away, and you want absolutely nothing more to do with that group. And it's not the ladies that were in the group, it's that one person that said what he had said about he would not apologize about triggering me after losing my son. And Jenna was behind him 100%. About it. Now, look, I was not in the chat whenever he claimed that he wanted to commit suicide, that he was sitting with a gun in his mouth.
Yeah, because that was after we left.
Yeah, that was after that we had left. Jenna was not in the chat as well. So she didn't know it. The other girls did call it out. And the one that she just got rid of, what's the word I want to use? I just had it. Not extra baggage. It's not that word.
Collateral.
Yes.
Collateral.
Where she's collateral, collateral damage, I guess. Because she's with her spouse and she just, kicked her out because her spouse was, just being a friend with us. And we weren't talking about Jenna. We had absolutely nothing to do with Jenna. But this one person was removed as collateral damage, just like Morticia was moved from Shining as collateral damage because you were a sister and you stood up to Jenna as well. When I stood up to Jenna, Shining walked out quietly. Shining had walked out before I had walked out. When Jenna turned around and looked at me and said, you are healed, whether it's from my domestic violence or whether it's from losing a child 5 months prior, a 19-year-old child, that I have connected with, that I have loved, raised, cherished, that was the baby of my boys. and tell me that I'm healed, and then turn around and use that against me, while she was also in that grieving process with me for 6 months, almost a year. I was in the group since January up until April, whenever I decided to walk away. When Jenna said that to me, I did. I walked away and I silently did it. So now, for some reason, Jenna has this hatred towards me. I have done absolutely nothing to her. Nothing. Now, I did come up here because I was mad with Shining. I was upset. And she claims that she had moved out of the motel room. So she shouldn't, get upset or aggravated about doxing or whatever. So if I put it up in there, why are you getting so upset? You know, it you should not be upset if you're out of there and you've moved on and you're in a house. Nobody can find you. You should not be upset.
Well, you didn't even give her the right address.
Exactly. The right address was not even given, but I was putting it up there this morning, and she had the balls to call me a lawyer or to call me a liar the other day because, quote, DCF didn't show up to her house. Honey, I only gave Jenna a warning that this is what I can do to fuck your world up. Put your heels in the ground, leave me, and leave my sisterhood. Leave us alone. Just leave us alone. Stop talking crap. Stop turning people against us. Stop saying that we're doing something that we are not doing. We are not following you around. We have every right to go on other people's chat as you have the right. We have you blocked. I have you blocked. Shining has you blocked. Eloise, Fancy, Morticia, everybody, the sisterhood have you blocked. So my question is, if we have you blocked, how are we attacking you? We cannot see you in these chats because you are blocked. So you have got to stop with these lies and come clean. You want to keep it going and keep it going. Now to Miss Tony, I hold no hard feelings because you have absolutely really no idea what is going on. But if somebody were to come up to you and tell you that you have had enough time to grieve and to get over it after 5 months of losing your child, a 19-year-old, to get over it, to move on, and to go get help, I want you to really seriously tell me how you would feel. Because if she can do that to me after a year, she can gladly do that to you as well. And she can use that against you because that is the hurt point to knock you on your knees. Jenna is a certified narcissist. Certified. She's got problems. I've done nothing but help her. I've never judged her. I have always picked her up. I did get aggressive with her to warn her that she needs to quit. She needs to quit. And now she's threatening with the cease and desist. Listen, that's not a legal binding paper. You can cease and desist all you want to every day. There is no legality to that paper unless you get a lawyer. We're not property. We are allowed to have freedom of speech. Cease and desist with property, and with YouTube, it's with trademarks and it's with copyrights. We're not property. You cannot cease and desist us. You cannot and you will not silence me. I am a talker. I speak truth. I'm very opinionated. And the one thing I do not like, my biggest pet peeve, is a liar. And that is all you have done is lie and consistently lie. So you want something to hate me about? I have not gone real life on you yet. Now, I have had real life come on me. And this is before I went into your group. I even showed you the paperwork. I have had real life come on me. I've had CPS called on me because I didn't agree with somebody. Okay? You obviously have absolutely no idea what it's like. I proved my case. My case is closed. And I got that little paper that Benny Keys likes to throw up there. I got that same paper. But you see, you're like in the circle. We're not the only ones. You're just recruiting new ones. You give them this I'm the victim story. Honey, you're just gaslighting. You're not the victim. You are not a victim. Because once they see your true colors, you did it to Tabby and Ziggy, but yet you're still doing it. You got between them. And then you wanted to play the superhero, get up there and holler at a guy, Frank, or whatever his name is, holler at him, or you want to go up on other people's panels and holler at them when they're being attacked, but you say, come at me, come at me. None of us have came at you. You have came at us. This channel here that these girls have made, my famous Eloise and my famous Fancy, what these girls have made is a comedy channel of what we go through every day. If you're claiming it, it's not us, because you're claiming it. It's right in the title. How does it say, Eloise, in the title?
I don't remember what I put up there. What did I put up there?
If you name it, you claim it, you blame it. How do you say that?
Oh, we aim it, you claim it, don't blame us.
Exactly.
That's what I say.
So
Yeah. You're Frank. And once she got up on panel and told him to go get high, you remember that night? Oh yeah. We was pissed about that, let me tell you.
Yes, that one. These are things that you don't do. I mean, you have a survivor group and you go under a guise, and if she will do this to survivors, can you imagine what she will do to other people that have not spoke their story yet, or that are survivors? Can you imagine what she would do to them? How she's brought people down, how she has hurt people. Look, I want nothing bad to happen to Jenna, but I'm going to be straight up with this, because I've always compared her to Ernie Shell. But listen, Ernie Shell is a hell of a lot better than what Jenna is right now, because Ernie Shell finally recognized he has got a problem, and he finally did what he needed to do to better himself. I give him all props for doing what he needs to do. Now, do I like what he's done in the past to people? No, I don't. But I do not want nothing bad to happen to anybody out there, including you, young lady. I mean, remember, we are old hags, or however you said it. So I would like to see you get that mental health that you need to. I would like to see you be able to keep friends, because we here at the sisterhood are your quote ex-mods. We're not ex-mods. We are actually friends that became family, that became sisters, and we have open arms. How is it that your whole channel of survivors are still stuck together and you are on the outside? You're on the outside for a reason, because you started to attack survivors and a grieving mother. That's why you are outside. We still love you, and I'm not talking love bombing you like a narcissist. We still love you, but the love in a different way. We don't want no harm done to you. We don't want nothing bad done to you. That's why we've never gone real life on you like you're planning to go on us, which is okay, because we do have the means to do what we need to do if you decide to go real life. We do have jobs. So I may not have a job. Well, yeah, I do have a job, but it's not one of those regular paying jobs, but I do have a job. But everybody has the means to do what we need to do to protect ourselves. I really think you need to look in the mirror. You need to rip off the mask. You need to put your phone down. You need to put your YouTube channel down. You need to play your music. Have your children do music because they are phenomenal singers. Have them do music and build your YouTube channel off your children doing phenomenal music. That's what you need to do. Getting in the crime and getting up here being a drama queen and starting fights, gaslighting people and hurting survivors, hurting grieving parents, doing what you are doing, it's not right. I don't wish you any harm. I wish you to get help.
That's true. That's very true.
But do not let my calmness think.
I know you're very calm right now. It's kind of scary, actually.
He's scaring me very much.
I'm like, hold on, hold on.
Yeah. It took me a lot to calm down today because I've been grieving really hard today.
I know.
It took me a lot to calm down to be able to get up here on this panel and speak what I need to speak. But for any other survivors out there, for anybody else that has been in Jenna's path, whether you're a survivor or you're not, or whether she's done bad to you, you're not going to silence us because you cannot silence truth. It's easy to tell a lie, but the truth is what hurts the most. I am a truth speaker. I will continue to speak the truth, and I am nothing but truth.
That's right.
I know. And I think that's what we all do, you know? And we do it over here because, you know, it's a comedy thing and it is what it is, you know?
All right, ladies, I will let you have your channel.
You stepping down? You can stay up here.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yes, you
why wouldn't you stay up here? Yeah, right.
Hello.
Unless you don't want to be with us.
I'll hang out with you guys for a bit. I love you
All right.
guys.
All right. Well, you know, we here.
My cousins. I mean, I got my sisters, and y'all's my sisters too. I would just call
All right.
a spade a spade. Y'all's my sisters too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know. Well, you know, look, Indica Sunshine says she never took the time to learn my story. That's very true. I can tell you this, you know, we have learned a lot about each other since not being in that chat.
I agree.
It's always about you. You don't have a chance to get to know anybody else, you know?
And there's some really, like I've said before, some really awesome, beautiful people.
Yeah.
Despite it all, I'm so thankful that things went down how they did because we would have never had the opportunity to get to know these girls, you know.
Yeah. It was just really rough the way it went down, though.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, the suicide thing, I was gone before then. As soon as I realized what was going on, I was like, oh, wait a minute. You're attacking a grieving mother? No. I was done. Dusty knows that, you know?
I know
guess Bill knows that.
There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of, and we have a right to be angry.
Well, like I said, now one guy, Gino Tap Out, he owes her an apology, and you know it. I said it the other night, too.
That's who I want to be up on a panel with sometime.
But, you know, it wouldn't be a sincere apology anyways.
You just get aggressive and
Call you a shit starter. Right, Charlie girl? Call you a shit starter? Because you're addressing an issue that somebody's upset and triggered?
Yep.
Well, that sounded like Charlie girl almost, didn't it? Yep. But it is what it is. And like we said, hey, you can be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. You need to be careful. And there's a whole lot of her out there. Ask Yaya. She knows one.
Well, it's like the lady you were talking about, right? As your worst nightmare came up here. Despite it all, that woman tried to stay loyal and supportive to the end.
Oh, she
True
was.
blue. True blue.
And she was not talking to us and saying anything. She never said a word to us about her at all. But just like she did others,
And in fact stated that she didn't want to hear any shit talking in her presence.
Actually, there was two of them who did that because CJ tried to do that as well. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it.
I'm not in the middle of
Jenna
this.
could not leave her out of it. She kept calling her and calling her and calling her. Remember? She ruined her daughter's birthday because she wouldn't leave her alone. And she kept telling her, "Leave me alone. I'm trying to do something. Stop. I can't get to you right now." Obsessive much? Obsessed much? I don't know. I think it's kind of obsessive
What
that
I
you just.
understand with this one lady, I don't know that she wants us to say who she is, so I'm not going to. But right up to the very end, and with no explanation, no warning, she's just simply blocked.
Yeah. She just woke up one morning and she was gone. And then she was sitting there all upset.
And this woman is not a confrontational woman. She's not out to start shit. She wasn't the whole time. Just true blue.
But again, Jenna's missing out on those people.
Yes.
Yes.
You want to ride or die. Those were your people that would have ride or died with you, and you just didn't appreciate it.
Yep.
Stood next to you,
I would have too. I would have ride or died with her. Same as Shining and Morticia.
But all those people are still together, but her.
Yep.
Just saying, if I thought for a second that anybody lied about any of it, well,
And then there's the whole succession of us in this sisterhood. Those before us and those coming up after us.
Oh, because like I said, there'll be many names coming on up. I'm sure there will be.
So even the ones before us that I didn't know all of their situation and the scenario, it was before my time. But here we are, and there is strength in numbers. And I guess, you want to call us all liars.
Fancy, she says you can say.
You can say?
Uh-huh.
You want your first name? It's Indica Sunshine, y'all.
Right.
She's down there. She don't like to come on panel, but she kept telling us you can go ahead and tell her my story.
She's not a confrontational person. She's a peacemaker, just like our CJ. And these people are the ones being attacked, and we're going to give them a voice. We're going to keep talking. Can't shut us up. And the truth will come out. The truth has come out. It's not out of your mouth, Haka. Not out of your mouth.
I just don't understand why all the lies. I mean, and do your people not watch what you put out there? Because that live the other night was just riddled with it. Listen and watch. You say you got a mortgage. You show a lease agreement about your lease being broke. And you're trying to say that he was on the lease, so it didn't have anything to do with your husband being there. But yet on that thing you showed that said Jenna, both of your different last names, because you had gotten married. They both said Jenna. And you hurry up and you quickly turn the camera off, and then you put it back on, and you only show one name. And you still tried to say it was your husband's name, even though his name starts with a W, right? Because you had it on there, William. You pulled up all kinds of records, But for some reason, people think that William is spelled Jenna. This is just going to show truth cannot be told by you for anything, even when it's right in front of you in black and white. And on the bottom of that, it says why the lease was broken. Because somebody was living there who was not on the contract. It says it on there. But I do find it really interesting how you're still using an address that you no longer live at, and that's illegal.
Fraudulent.
2022, and you got kicked out of there a year and a half or so ago. Year and a half. September 2020 is when they started at you on it. You put that out there on your community page. Some people stop and look at dates, which I'm still really confused about all that, because I don't understand how, it started in September, but then they didn't even send you anything until December. A new lease to sign, not till December.
And I just want to say also, for Indica Sunshine, she was hurt by all of this, and she cried, but we want it known she's not going to shed a single tear more for you.
Yeah.
We're done with that.
No, because everybody grieved what they thought was a friend. And it was hurtful that somebody could even do anything like that.
Right. I just don't want people to think just because she is non-confrontational, and for those in our sisterhood that aren't confrontational, that don't mistake that for weakness, because they're just as strong, and we're going to give them voices. They're not weak.
Confrontational would have been us coming in first and doing all kinds of lives, like, let's say 3 lives attacking all of us. And then finally, we still weren't going to take it to YouTube. We said, no, we're not doing it. Don't feed the fire, blah, blah, blah. Every single one of the girls said, no, go. We want to go live with this. We want to go live with this. We want to have our say, because you can't trample on someone and think they're not going to get up and shake that rug off and just come on after you.
Right.
And that's what you've got now. You got a group of very strong women who say no more. Stop. Tell the truth. Tell yourself the truth. That's probably where you need to start, is telling yourself the truth so you can tell others the truth. Stop lying. Stop saying we're coming after you. We don't go on your panel begging for a link to come up. We don't follow you into a chat room. You're blocked. Which you can't even tell the truth about that. Listen to your lives. That's all you got to do, right? Oh, I blocked them. I blame them all blocked. They all blocked me. Depends on which stance you want to take, the hero or the victim. Because you like to take both stances.
Yes.
During, one moment you're the rescue superhero. Superman, here I come. Shoo, The next minute you're the victim. Oh, they're stalking me. What are you talking about, stalking? If you're blocked, you can't see them. Ain't nobody stalking your ass. Just saying. Nobody's stalking you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. One of them, Witches with a B, says it perfectly. We tried our best to stay quiet because we didn't want drama, but we're not going to be beating down or silenced anymore. And that's true. We didn't want drama. It should have never have even been brought to YouTube. She cannot let us just walk away and be ourselves in our sisterhood. She had to continue, like you say, with them 3 lives. She did those 3 lives first, quote, poking the bear. But she was poking all of us mama bears, thinking that we're going to cower down, that we're going to be quiet. We're not going to be quiet. Honey, we're strong survivors. A couple of us in here are very strong survivors. And a rather quote, I need to get over my grieving, still, does not, how do I say it? Still does not say that I'm not a strong survivor, because I'm a very strong survivor.
Right. It's just making the statement that you're healed enough to be over your grief. It's just, you don't say that to people.
No, not at all. It takes
it tells you who she is.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the mask started to fall off that day for me.
Oh, it was ripped off real hardcore for me.
Because I was
ripped off. I was the first one. I said,
And I did have to leave that call.
When Shining left, I was like really right behind her. I didn't even let Jenna finish her sentence when she's like, you're healed, and I didn't even let her finish. I was gone. I just slowly walked out. I was not planning on going back. And as I was leaving, Shining is like, oh, hell no, you're not. And she grabbed my hand and she's like, oh, you're coming over here. And little by little, every one of them, Jenna attacked every one of these ladies after me. Every one. Nobody was allowed to have a voice. They were silenced. They spoke till they were blue in the face. And if you did not agree with Jenna and what was going on or what it was about, you got kicked to the curb, literally thrown to the trash. And friends don't do that to friends. I thought I was a friend. I really seriously looked at Jenna as a friend. I held her to standards as a friend. Like all of you guys, we were always there for her, picking her up. We never let her fall. We always had her back. And to just be thrown away the way that she threw us away, it says a lot about people. It says a lot about her. And...
Well, you know what? She says she never knew us. That's exactly how I felt that day when she did that.
Yeah.
I thought, I never knew you. Because there's no way you would do this to Dusty.
Yeah. I thought
no way. No way.
And she says, I'm the one that tore the group apart. I didn't tear the group apart. I never did that. I never made anybody choose. I never said, you guys need to choose. Is it me or is it her? I never, ever made anybody choose. And, it's like we all went through this grieving period when we lost Jenna too, because we were every night, in a chat with her, every night on the phone with her. And you almost go through the grieving process, whenever you disconnect, quote, that soul energy with her, because you feel like you're solely connected with her, by the soul. And it's you almost grieve and then you get mad. Like, are you serious? Why would she say this stuff? We never were like that. We never did that to her. Why does she continue and continue? Is it about getting clout just to beat people up? We're good people. We've never lied to her. We've never lied to anybody at her on YouTube. We're very straight up. And because we go in people's chat and drop a line, hey, just coming by to show you support, I might not be able to stay because I may be cooking or I may be doing something else, but I'm dropping support and I'm listening to you while I'm doing my household chores or doing whatever.
Yeah.
And to be made fun of because I go into somebody's chat to say, hey, how are you doing? Just dropping a line to show you love and to show you support. I'm giving you a view because I like your channel or I like what you're about or I like what you're talking about. But when people start to spread rumors, nobody wants to be on that receiving end. And I was on that receiving end today with somebody that knows absolutely nothing about me. Absolutely nothing about me. They don't know who I am, what I'm about, what I do, nothing. All they know is I've lost a child and they reached out to me. That's all they really know about me. But they've never gotten to know me as a personal person. And we have Jenna to thank for that, for going around and spreading rumors. That's how rumors get started. It's how rumors are started when people talk.
Well, it's interesting, though. Kind of, yeah. And I think it's the paranoia. She says she's not paranoid, but let me tell you. This little girl of ours right here, and we say little girl because she's the one who calls me old. And she is younger than us, okay?
Yeah.
one of them witches with the B. She's a young lady who's very successful. Going to college, working on a nursing degree. She's got a lot on her plate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her parents, we call them her parents, in-laws, whatever. All three of them were in chat. And because little lady here took the responsibility and said, I can't do this right now. I have so much on my plate. I'm just going to leave the group. She always said it was never anything personal. She needed time away. And we said, okay, cool. Love you. We'll see you when you get back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it can be, when you have a group chat like that, there's a lot of activity, a lot of people calling, messages going back and forth. And I think you can only silence it for 24 hours or whatever. But she had a lot on her plate. She needed to step back. And it was really kind of heavy in that room, to tell you the truth. Because that was that month where it was really going down, right?
Yep.
A lot of stuff going on besides just this whole judo tap out issue. Let me just tell you that. So we understood. Didn't think anything of it, It was like, all right, we missed her, but we knew she'd be back. She can't stay away from us, But because she left, all of a sudden, her parents, right, couldn't be trusted. Could not be trusted. Excuse me? They thought she was talking to somebody else who used to be in the group that left the group as well. What doesn't matter, But they couldn't trust. So Jenna created another chat and didn't bring the indicas in. And as soon as we got in there, we said, what is this chat for? Oh, we got to talk about this. There's only people I trust. Whoa, excuse me. What happened, ladies? What happened? We stood up and we said, no, where are the indicas? Why you got another chat? You need to get the indicas in here. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And then she told us, oh, I called and talked to them and everything is set up. Everything's fine now. That was a lie. That phone call never happened. She never called and told them, hey, I had a chat in there because I don't trust you and this is why I don't trust you. Because your daughter's not in the chat anymore. That is paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world is going on in chat that you can't trust somebody else anyways? Honestly, guys, there's nothing you may have a serious conversations and stuff, but really? We're not in the FBI military top secret bullshit. It's a chat.
We were friends.
Probably because she wanted us to make those fake checks and she couldn't trust people like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't understand. Of course, we found out the truth. Then she never even called him. Of course, why would you call somebody and say, hey, I don't trust you? Because your daughter's not in the chat anymore.
Right. She might be giving out some secret information. Or maybe some truth would come out. I don't know.
Yeah, mine can be in too. She may not like the truth, Well, we know she doesn't like the truth because she don't even tell the truth. She don't know what the truth is. Oh, yeah. Love you, yeah. Look, you don't have to be a survivor or a victim. Oh, you know what, yeah. You are a survivor now. After what we just saw happen to you on the YouTube streets. Oh, honey. Oh, sister, let me tell you. That's being a victim, all right. People are just crazy. So you see now, and this is still not even the whole story, but you see how when I was listening to your story the other night, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm in tears. I literally was sitting on the bed and I started crying. Because it was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Somebody else is going through what we've been going through.
Yeah, uncanny.
Too many crazy people out there. They don't like it when you call them crazy or narcoleptic. No, that's purple, Whatever.
Did you say that was purple?
That's purple. Falling asleep on her live and then people making fun of her. Like I said, I've fallen asleep before. Standing up against a cigarette rack, I promise you.
We'll get to the bottom of that if she ever gives us an interview.
I'm going to have some hard questions for her. Must have been too many chocolates. I bet she was eating too many chocolates since she overdosed,
The common denominator out of a lot of everybody's problems here on YouTube seems to stem from one creator. Someone that can't seem to keep it right. And that is
Well, she's in there a lot. She's everywhere. But I know Yaya got one who's just like, she can't tell the truth for nothing either. That Susan one. She's a scary one.
oh, okay.
It
But
really is scary.
But isn't Jenna and that Susan, aren't they?
Susan is from over the pond.
Oh, okay.
That's not the same one.
Oh, it's not the same one? All right.
No. She's real. She started out on Molly's page.
Oh, okay.
I remember. That's when I was watching Molly.
About the YouTube streets, because I don't have time to sit on YouTube all day and jump in everybody's chat. I mean,
I don't either. That's why you just gotta go around and, everybody, what do you see? What do you see? That's why I gotta broaden my horizons and start really looking out there because,
yeah.
like I said,
Sorry it's happened to you. I really am.
I don't know. It's terrible. Yeah. Were you on there what did you and Justin on there when Molly got porn bombed so bad? And then she kicked herself off the page so the porn just kept rolling?
I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Justin tried to get up there. He was trying to block his screen and then realized it wasn't going to work. And he finally sat down. He's like, starts chuckling, like, what can I do? Oh, it was a bad one. It was a bad one.
It was a bad one.
I thought it was Justin and Yaya on there. It cracked me up. It really did. I was like, oh. But when Molly kicked herself off the page, I lost it. I was already going, oh my gosh. And she wasn't even looking at the screen. She lets this person up on panel and she's like this. And then all of a sudden, Justin and Yaya go, hey, Molly, look, And she went flopping everywhere. And because she was in such a, scary, she kicks herself off the page. Nobody could do anything except for let the porn roll. I was like, well, everybody's getting a show today.
Oops.
Oh, well, she put a horrible video out about you yesterday. See, look, yeah, I don't watch it anymore because, what she did to Angela. I saw that. And I said, oh no. So I kind of went there. I watched every once in a while. You and Justin would be up there, But now y'all got your own pages, so I ain't got to worry about that, But I didn't know she put in a video about you yesterday. Why is she even doing that? Don't she got other stuff to do? Oh, three common denominators on this end, Z, J, and T. Same types. Ah. Yeah, see, you can only watch somebody do something horrible to somebody so many times. No, I'm telling you, man, you just don't want to be around it anymore. You're like, I'm not watching that. You're doing that to somebody. Why? What's the point of that, guys? I don't understand. Somebody explain it to me. I really have a hard time with understanding. What do you have to gain from that? I know what you have to lose. I know what Miss Jenna lost. I didn't lose it. We're all still together.
Right.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to gain? I guess is the question.
Ladies, I'm going to jump down and into chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what Eloise is.
I don't want to have a narcoleptic episode.
What is what? And then you're going to sleep. You're not going to chat. Eloise without fancy is like Eloise without fancy is like peas and carrots.
Do you even trust me up here alone?
Peas and carrots.
I do.
Jenny. What are peas and carrots? Fancy. Not peas and carrots.
I just want to be a little more peppy the next time I'm up here.
Oh, I know you're tired. You had a long day. You better go get in the AC. But I better see you in chat. Don't you be falling asleep.
No,
do a
I'm not
purple.
going to fall asleep, but I'm just going to jump down. So if I happen to nod a little, it doesn't make YouTube.
Are you pulling a purple? You're gonna do like purple, huh? And go to sleep right here on the piano. You know.
We already had the incident with you the other night, you know.
Oh, I know. I was tired though. That's okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
I love you too, Fancy.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Oh, well, look at this. That's neat. It's just you and me now.
Do you trust me?
Aren't you lucky?
I'm very lucky. Do you trust me though?
I don't know. Can you tell where I'm at? You know what city I'm in? You got my address? You're gonna dox me because you can see the inside of my place?
Yep.
Oh.
You never know. I know
Bet you
exactly
can.
where you're at.
Don't dox me. Don't do it.
I won't. I promise.
Don't.
Just don't lie about me.
We've already been through
You're
this.
freezing.
Who? You freezing or me? Am I freezing?
Yeah, you're freezing. You're
Hotel
freezing.
Wi-Fi.
I know,
Hotel
right?
Wi-Fi at its best, you know?
Exactly. There you
Hopefully
go.
it's-
Get better.
Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I have, oh wait. Let me get a good pose so when it keeps freezing, I pose good. I freeze good, you know?
Right? You get a good picture. There you go. Beautiful, my darling. Beautiful. I just
Oh,
can't
there's,
see you in your pageant.
oh, I know. My beauty pageant's coming out. And you know I'm going to win. I'm not taking second place this time. You know what my boss used to always tell me?
What's that?
He used to tell me, he came in one day and he said, look, we used to have these little competitions, you know. I won a lot of them, so I don't know why. So, you know, he was always used to me being up there, you know. But this one, we was coming in second place. You know what he always said?
What do you say?
He said, second place is first place loser.
Oops.
Yeah, well, you know, for that second place loser, I didn't appreciate that when we had a cigar sale. We had to see who could sell more cigars. And I was working in a city that, you know, cigars were a big hit. You know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
won that one. But my guy over in the next, you know, next town over, a couple towns over, he won too. He got second place. Guess who got to go to the Dallas Cowboys game with us?
Oh,
Second
no.
place loser. First place loser. That's who got to go. So I'm not really sure how second place was a loser when he got to go too. I
So
don't
then
know.
what happened to third place? Where did third place get to
Oh, no, we don't talk about third place.
go? Oh, boy.
I don't know why they let second place go. I didn't feel so special anymore after that. So the next time he came in and we weren't doing so good in one of the little competition things,
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at him. I said, well, why does it matter? First place is nothing. You let
Sounds
first and
like
second go.
Sounds like
You know,
first place.
well, you know what I told him?
What'd you tell him?
You know me and my smart ass.
Mm-hmm.
I said to him, I said, somebody's got to hold up the caboose. Hey, you was just looking at me like, oh my gosh, Fancy, or Eloise. I know you're better than that. You're usually very competitive. Apparently not that day I wasn't. I wasn't feeling very competitive that day.
Well, was it a tight caboose or a loose caboose?
It was pretty loose.
It was pretty loose.
We weren't even on the tight end of it, you know. We was
Oh.
down there. We was pretty low in the game.
Um,
We came up a few notches, but we still didn't win that contest. Stop it.
At least you tried. So this time you got to go for first place, all or nothing.
Oh, I don't do that job no more. No, I don't do that job no more.
No?
But I will tell you this, one of my girls, she only worked the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
There was a contest on selling Monsters. You know, the energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
True story. My girl who only worked the weekends won the contest. She got a big, huge, they mailed this thing. We're like, wow, cool, you know. She got this big, huge grave digger remote control thing. Remote control vehicle thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So she gave that to her boy. Well, I had to look at my other people, my assistants. Two of them had 2 assistants. I said, tell me how. Our girl over here wins a contest and only works 2 days a week, and you're 40 hours. She literally only worked like 10 to 16 hours at most. How does she win a Monsters contest and y'all are here 40 hours?
It was rigged. It was rigged.
No, somebody wasn't selling like they were supposed to.
Sounds like it.
The Monsters were 2 for 3. They should have been able to sell more. Just saying.
I agree.
That's all right, though. My girl won the contest. She still has that grave digger.
There you go. That's all it's about.
Oh, Fancy said I'm your first place always. Oh, thank you, Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Loose caboose. It was a loose caboose, I tell you. We weren't doing so good in that contest. That's all right. Location, 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 you know? It depends on where you're at, what you can sell. Not every city likes to have a bunch of cigar smokers. You know what I mean? You know the cigars I'm talking about, the Swisher Sweets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they used to stay in the parking lot because it was a rough area. All right, I'm telling you. You know, they used to say that they were the new Dallas, if you know what I mean. You know, they were the new South Dallas, is what they would say.
Mm-hmm.
We were outside of Dallas, but they're like, we're the new South Dallas. That's not a good thing. It really isn't. They used to cut the cigars right there in the parking lot on camera. One of my guys went out one time and he told the guy, hey, you may want to go roll that up somewhere else. You're on camera, you know. This was a few years ago and it was nowhere near legal. They didn't care. They come rolling up, roll up to a pump to get gas, and they had the joint hanging out the window smoking it while they're pumping gas.
Right.
Okay, a whole new walk of life for me.
It's high octane gas.
Oh, it was high octane something. They was getting high, all right. There was times that you could walk out that door and you was getting high too. You're like, ooh. But you know, here in Texas we got skunks anyway, so it's real close, you know.
Yeah.
Is it skunk or is it the ganja? I don't know.
You never know. You never know. It could be just a skunk spraying. Nobody's gonna know.
That's true. It could be, you know.
No, they'll never know.
Anybody else want to come up on panel? Come and chat with us? Lovely ladies. I'll drop it just in case somebody wants to come up. I don't know.
Now, you want to drop me? You can drop me.
No, don't go nowhere. I'm just saying give somebody a chance if they, you know, maybe they want to come up. I don't know.
No, anybody's allowed to come up. We're here.
Well, I wouldn't say anybody. Just saying. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have to talk to you because you'll know the area that I'm talking about when I say it. You'll probably know exactly where it is, but it's not the same as it was 36 years ago. They call themselves New South Dallas, and they even put the stuff on their car. They write it on their car and stuff. It's crazy. I'm like, are you serious? Okay, all right. You know you're in a pretty rough neighborhood when you have a stabbing outside and the police come knocking on your door. And they're like, what? We didn't know anybody got stabbed outside. And sure enough, you go out there, you see a trail of blood.
Oh, my God.
I'm serious. It happened. I promise you. We was like, what? It's crazy, you know?
Wow.
Then there was the funny time was when we were sitting there, we watched a tow truck come up. And this kid was up there. He's giving $2 and some change for his gas, right? Of course, gas was still kind of high back then, you know? It was one of those, where good gas goes up down.
Yeah.
And we're like, I wonder how far he's going to get, you know? Not even a gallon. Well, it's all right, you know? We'll take your money. All of a sudden, here comes a tow truck. And we're like, and this kid takes off running, jumps in his car and takes off. The tow truck picks it up. He takes off after him. Now, with this guy not having gas and he didn't pump his $2 and change, I don't know how far he made it away from that tow truck. Just saying. That was something. He never came back for his money either.
Oh, my goodness.
So I don't know. He ended up, either parking it somewhere or got towed.
It sounds like it.
He was coming to repo it. And the car, I don't even understand. Because the car was one of those old Crown Vics, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Those old police-looking type cars.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't look like he'd have a payment on it, you know? I don't know. Maybe he did. To have it towed. Repo man. Repo man. That's what it was, a repo truck.
Never know.
Yeah.
Buy here, pay here. We got repoed.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I'm telling you now, I could tell you some crap about some of the stuff we saw. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. There was a time I was sitting there that morning. This guy comes up. Two guys. There's an older guy standing there trying to pay for his stuff, you know. Two guys behind him come up, younger kids, you know. And they was mad because the gift card things weren't working right. There's something going on with the wire was down, okay? The connector from the store out to where we were, it was down, so it wasn't working. I said, well, we'll take any other kind of card and we'll take cash. Well, they didn't have anything else. Oh, but you know what they did have?
What do they have?
A gun in their shorts.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I promise you. No lie. He had the gun in his shorts, which I thought was really comical because he had on basketball shorts. You know, the big old baggy things.
Mm-hmm.
He come up and he got to pull it up and then he pulls it out like this. What's he going to do? You know, and this older guy standing there, he looks over and I swear to you, I bet you he was packing something too because he looked at him like, really? You know? I just reached out that window and I grabbed his Arizona tea and I brought it back in. There you go. Now, why did I do that over a 99-cent drink? I don't know. But that guy made me mad, you know? He made me mad. I was like, you seriously going to sit there and pull a gun out? Why? I mean, the pump's out? I mean, what's the problem? I'm sorry. Go in there, go to the store and get your cash back off your card so you can buy whatever it is you're trying to buy.
Exactly.
You don't need to come after me. Then there was this lady, and see, my assistant at the time, she had asked me, she says, what in the world's going on with these people, you know? She says, what is it about these 99-cent Arizona teas? It's like, I don't know. Well, and this was before it was, because now it's an inside store. Before it was outside. The coolers were outside and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is really bad here because in the summer they just go, you know. This lady had come over, parked on the side. And coming around. My girl Tanya, she caught it. She ran out there and she caught it. She called the police and everything. She was in there stealing those 99-cent drinks, handing them through the little, you know, the little crack way to her son to put in the car.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, guess what? The police showed up real quick. Real quick. Like, oh my goodness. They were looking for her. Because I'm inside. The police are dealing with it out there, right? There's this little window like this on the door. I'm telling you the truth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you she's running the register. So I look out the window. I start laughing my butt off. Okay? I start cracking up. It's like, what are you laughing at? What's going on? I was like, oh, you don't want it. You got to see this. You've got to see this. Well, this lady, we weren't her first stop for the day. Let's put it that way. She had gone all around the town and was stealing stuff.
Wow.
Police officer was pulling it all out and put it on the top of the car. I don't know. I just think if I was going to steal something, I'd try to make it good, you know?
All right.
She had this little itty bitty bikini, which no way in the world her butt was going to get into it at all. There's a bikini up there. There was all kinds of weird stuff, like random stuff. Like, I think she just went to steal to see if she could do it, you know? Well, her son's sitting in the car.
Wow.
I'm watching this all go down. I'm like, seriously? For that little itty bitty bikini top and that other crap you got up there? You're getting ready to go to jail. You stole some stuff. And they did. The police took her. Well, then I look out. So, oh, my goodness. Her sister or somebody had come up there. Her butt was so big, her back couldn't even go on the seat.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I am not lying. I promise you. You could. I had to get my friend Tanya up here. She can tell you. That shit. I was like, what the heck am I seeing over here? I don't know. Got my eyes out of something because, I mean, that's like burned in your brain, you know? I'm telling you, there's stories to tell.
Kleptomania. Some people are just that way. That's all they do is steal. And
I know.
there's
It's
still
bad.
the hardworking Americans that are out
I
here,
know.
and they wonder why everything goes up in prices because, well, you got the fools that are stealing.
I'm telling you. And I tell you another thing, another manager in my fam. Y'all don't know him anyway, so Cliff, right? He was over at another store helping out one night. He goes out there and he sees this kid come up loading up his backpack with all these candy bars and stuff. He's stealing stuff. And he goes around and he goes and he confronts him. Says, hey, you need to empty out your bag and put it back. The guy pulls out, is a kid, he pulls out a gun. So you know what he did? You know what my friend Cliff did? You know what he did? Girl, let me tell you what he did. I just about had a heart attack. He goes, and he takes his, he says, you know what I did? He said, I took my phone out and go, 911. That's what he did, like his phone. But you know what? It worked. The guy ran off.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't get it. I know.
Wow.
Can you read the chat, or do I need to read it?
No, I can read the chat.
Okay, okay. Well, I know Gloria. I know people might get irritated because I read it, but Gloria really can't read it since her eye surgery.
Mm-hmm.
She can't read that close, so
Exactly.
the small print's hard. But she could see everything else, and she was legally blind before, so that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, he does have a good heart. She does.
Yeah, I think all of us have a good heart. Even though, we went through what we went through, our hearts are still in place. And our
Yeah.
hearts are still in place for even the person that did us wrong. Our heart is still there because none of us wish anything bad done to her.
No, I just wish she'd get help.
Yes. Just get the help that she needs. Get off the YouTube streets. Stop hurting people. Stop spreading rumors. Stop spreading lies. Stop being the superhero. Stop playing victim. Just stop. Because you're doing more damage to yourself than you are to others. Honestly, you are.
Stop claiming that we're following you into a chat. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, how are you going to do that?
we're blocked. I blocked her. I cannot see her in any chat. I do not go into Cognito like she does. Because she would talk about all the time going incognito. Like was it Six Up's chat when Six Up was going after her or something? She'd be like, go into Six Up's chat and go match her, do this, do that. Can you believe they're talking about me? Blah, blah, blah. And that, I mean, I never match struck anybody.
No.
She would tell us to do it, but I never did it because I don't know how to do it.
No, I don't think anybody did, but you have to tell her, yeah, we did it, yeah. I ain't got time for that. I'm not going to go sit here and strike people because you're mad.
And then she'll be like, oh, I go incognito over there so she can see everything. And that's exactly what she's doing with us. We have her blocked. I have her blocked. She has absolutely no access to me. I have her blocked.
Yep.
How is she still seeing anything that I say or getting screenshots or anything that I do? And my screenshots, even though I put 115 up the other day, look, 115 can mean anything. It means absolutely nothing.
Well, 5150 is a good one. I like that one.
I like that one too. But if you're moved out of that motel room, I mean, she shouldn't worry. I ain't putting nobody in danger. I mean, she has said and told all her new people that she's moved out of there, that she's not there no more. So how was anybody endangered?
Either way,
tell the
ain't nobody going at her.
Yeah, nobody's going at her. I mean, I just put out what she told us. It's just going by what
Nobody going at her.
she told us.
Just like Six Up wouldn't actually go at her and go in real life on her ass either.
Mm-mm.
I really don't think Benny Keys she's not even on his radar.
No. So I don't understand how we're on her radar because we stood up.
Because somebody always has to be. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody always has to be on her radar.
It's because
Just saying.
we stood up and we said we're not going to take it. Like Shining says, there's healthy boundaries. And when you cross that healthy boundary, we no longer can support. We have to leave.
No.
So
I'm telling you, my cutoff. I didn't even have to see the suicide crap.
no,
That was bullshit. And you already know, because we've already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been too many that I've lost because of suicide, and I don't joke about that shit.
No.
And I sure as heck don't appreciate somebody laughing about it.
No, not at all.
But I was out before then.
Yeah, I was too.
Attack a grieving mother. I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
done.
and then tell us to put us back in chat to tell us
To fuck off.
us and to fuck off.
Yep.
Just to put us in there. I mean, I didn't even go in. She put us back in, and I just removed myself again.
I did too, and I think that really made her mad. I don't care,
And then the word got back to me. She told you to kiss her ass and to fuck off.
Yeah.
How do you?
But she asked the person to tell us. She said, "Go and tell him this."
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "Well, she said this to you." And
Hmm. You don't say that to people,
Mm-mm.
because we walk away because we don't want to be in drama. We don't want to be a part of your drama. Um, we walk away from it so that there is no drama, but yet you're still creating that drama. And now we're standing up and you're claiming victim. You're not the
Mm.
victim.
Well, like I said, there's a whole line of people. A whole line of people. People need to understand this is not the first time this has happened. This is not like, oh, it's just a fallout because there are a bunch of bitches over there.
Exactly.
And we didn't believe it. We fell for it. Every single one of us in that chat fell for her crap.
Yeah.
I'm not proud to admit that. I'm really not.
Did?
Oh, poor me, poor me. And you're feeling sorry for her. And you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe somebody would do that to you, you know? Then you start finding out the truth. You're like, oh my gosh, how stupid was I? You know, how did I not see that?
And I think she targeted me being weak. I
Well,
wasn't
she
on
thought you were. She thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
She must have thought I was real weak or something.
Yeah.
Because it really, like, I can't believe you, Shining. Like, blah, blah, blah. Honey, that ain't going to work with me. You better keep right on moving your butt because I'm done.
Yeah. It was literally 6 weeks after I lost my son. She's like, hey, Dusty, I'm making a group of survivors and I would really love to have you in there, and I think it would be a great support group for you. You know what? It's been a great support group because I still have all of you supporting me and catching my tears. It was an awesome support group. Or it still is an awesome support group.
Oh, look. Pinkstone said, oh my God, I had no idea because not all mods was allowed to be in there. No, they weren't.
Mm-mm.
She only had people she said she could trust.
Yep.
Then blames us because she got paranoid about the one lady that was in there that never said anything. She just had a baby. She's like, well, she comes in here and reads everything, and she's getting paranoid. And we say, well, delete her then. I mean, if you don't want her in there, whatever, you know? I don't know what to tell you.
Or that one that she left in chat and then went after that one that she left in Discord and says that we told her that we didn't want her or something, that we didn't trust her. I didn't know her. The one that she left in Discord all by herself.
She told her we didn't trust her?
That I don't know.
I didn't hear this one. See, I don't even know all the shit. I was in there. That's bad.
The one that she left in Discord.
I know.
Created the mod chat.
Sherry.
Yeah, that one. She left over there all by herself in Discord.
No, she wasn't by herself. She was over there with Vestiges.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't alone. But Jenna didn't like them. She couldn't trust them. But now they're best friends.
Yeah, the brown nosing.
I know. It's all right. It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
You claim that Vestiges was a hacker.
I remember I went over to Vestiges and, I subscribed to him and everything because he was crying whenever she did what she did to him. Like Vestiges, she didn't mean it. And I'm like, really, you need to come talk with her and blah, blah, blah. I really had her back, and he was really crying. He was done with it. He was over it. And, I talked with him and everything else. And they went and they started talking again, which was good and everything else. But she really did him bad, calling him a hacker and all kinds of other things. And yet now he's on Jenna's payroll, brown nosing, I guess.
It's on the payroll. Girl, she can't afford a payroll.
But you know what I'm trying to say. That's one of the new ones that are in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. She's got a new army going. It's okay.
Yeah, she got
everybody, and there's somebody for everyone out there, We're just saying, hey, stop bashing us. We're survivors. We're not going to take it. Period.
Exactly.
And don't use the survivor thing as saying, and that's the other thing that pisses me off. They use it and they say, oh, you shouldn't say anything. And when they say it's a rebuttal, what does that tell you? You've already talked your shit, but you don't want somebody saying it back to you. You don't want somebody stepping up and saying, hey, this isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Well, they're going to rebuttal. Of course they're going to rebuttal. Don't give them anything. Yeah, 3 videos you do. 3 videos on us that you do, attacking us. And we still say.
Mm-hmm.
Sat quietly. Finally we said enough is enough. It's fine. And then, went a little crazy a couple times, but not anything bad. It's still not as bad as what they were doing. So,
Not as bad at all. You see what Lenny says?
Jenna and Tabby are back. Yeah, they are. They're all on each other's. Oh, how you doing, sweetie? Blah, blah, blah. Which, I don't understand that sickness. Can somebody explain that to me? Because if somebody, look, obviously, your worst nightmare, walk away because you see him treating somebody like crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm not gonna do that. What is it with these people who just? It's almost like they crave it or something, Because somebody treated me like crap the way she's treated Sherry, and I don't agree with Sherry's opinion a whole lot, okay? Because she does some stuff that is not okay, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you treat them like crap. Her and Vestiges, whatever, and let's go down the list. Ink, Lenny, but she didn't do it with Ink and Lenny. I don't think she had the opportunity to do that with her and Sam. Well, no, a little bit. Actually, I remember it was a little bit like it, but Ink and them got out before all of it went really, really bad, right? Well, not as bad as what she does to Sherry and Vestiges. But she's doing it with Maleficent and Levid. She shit on him and shit on him and shit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Now she wants to be the best friend again.
Yeah.
Now, Vestiges and Sherry go right back to it. Oh, it's okay. We're good friends. Blah, 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 blah. What is it with people who do that? Like, I won't do it. I'm done. When I say I'm done, I'm not doing it. I see what you've done to people. You're off my list. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
What does it make people just keep going back to that?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, look, want to talk about receipts?
What about them?
We have receipts. That
we do. We do. We already put some out.
Yeah. Jenna actually sent those pictures to Ziggy when Ziggy put them up about Levid. In return, Jenna goes over to Levid, kissing ass and brown nosing and being all up his ass and blah, 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 that she didn't know that this was what was going to happen. So if you didn't know that this was going to happen, why the hell did you send Ziggy those pictures, those nude pictures, and pictures that whatever Levid was doing? Look, he's a man, and Lord only knows. Things happen.
I told you I got the copy of it right here. That dirty D pic. It's dirty. It's nasty. Nasty, dirty D pic. We don't know what the pics were. I mean, we don't. Whatever, Is it? I mean, we've seen some crap.
One person did see him, but
I don't know. I hadn't seen him, so I don't know. Either way, it's not my business,
Yeah,
Whatever.
It's none of our business. But whenever Ziggy got triggered and was, showing these pictures and everything else, Jenna literally sent these pictures to Ziggy. I mean, why would she be over on Levid's kissing his ass and, I didn't know that this was going to happen and blah, blah, blah. But yet she's the one that did it, and that really, yes, that's true, Lenny. She always accused Levid of hacking her shit. Always.
If she put her lies back up, you'd be able to see it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because she definitely did it on lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell her, you shouldn't be saying that, You don't know. Oh, I know. It's him. Blah, 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 blah. You can't go and accuse people of things that you don't know for sure.
Levid seems like he's pretty level-headed. Well, I mean, all right, forget it, because apparently that's his name.
That's why he uses it, honey. That's why he uses it.
But apparently he's pretty level-headed, and he's a lot like a lot of other people out there. And for him to be targeted and then being used by Jenna, like, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't know that this was going to happen, and blah, blah, blah. And making Ziggy out to be the bad person. Well, it takes a common denominator. It takes from point A to get to point B to get to point C, who's being showed or who's being talked about. So how did point B get point A? How did it get there? How did these pictures get there?
That's
Levin
what I
did
said.
Ziggy.
That's what I said the other night. You got to think about how in the world did they get a hold of those pictures? If
Exactly.
somebody gets your text message, how in the world they get it? If you only sent it to one person and you
Exactly.
didn't send it to that, the other person, then who did it?
And I really hope that he opens his eyes and realizes that Jenna is not a good person, is doing nothing but using him and going to stir crap up in his chat or his subs as well. And to be very careful of her, because she's not as good as what she seems. She's the one that created a lot of that drama the other day.
Yeah,
She
they do.
did that drama,
They do.
and I actually felt bad for Levin when that happened.
Yeah.
Put out there like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you send to something, I mean, I don't know. Especially if you're going to go and send something back. I mean, why would you go and
A married woman. Let's just call a spade a spade. She's married.
and say, you ain't too good at this, Cookie?
And tell my husband what I'm doing.
I don't know.
You know.
It is what it is,
Mhm.
But we'll continue being the evil, horrible people.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that. That's fine. I've been called worse,
Oh, Lenny has revenge. She was accusing him of hacking December 18th receipts. I have.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she put all her lives back up, you could see all the whole time she was doing it, because she did do it on lives. With Maleficent, Squaltet. And I don't know who's who and who's doing what and who's liking who or whatever else,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really get into all of the YouTube streets. I mean, the only person I really listen to is you guys. I listen to The Stand. I listen to Purple. I listen to Six Up. I listen to Ziggy, and that's really about it.
You gotta go to Yaya's. I like her too.
I never heard of her until now.
No, I said it before.
I'm not a big YouTube person. I don't go around.
Yeah, you don't listen to me, woman.
Sorry. I will
That's
go
all right.
sub up to her and listen to what she's got to say and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's a relaxing atmosphere. So if you're looking for drama, don't go over there,
Do I ever look
Oh,
for drama? You know me now. Do I look for drama?
no, that's what I'm saying. You need to go over and watch it because it's all, we sit and chat. And it's just a nice calming atmosphere, Everybody just chats and have a good time,
I think I caught Levin live one night, and I liked listening to him a little bit. He's got a calming voice. I enjoyed, I think he was talking about, I believe, Monkey. Yeah, Purple Nights. I listened to her.
She was talking about Monkey.
No, Levin. I think he was talking about Monkey that one night, and I was listening to him that one night. When he was talking, I think he was talking about Monkey. The little boy that's
the one missing, Brandy's little boy, right?
Yes, the same time that Summer came up missing. A few weeks later, Summer came up missing.
Yeah.
I think that's the
so
night I
sad.
listened to him for a little bit, and I just said hello, popped in to say hello, and gave him I gave him a like and gave him some screen time, just to listen to him while I was doing my thing. But sometimes
Voice of Purple Nights and Mean Girls too. Yeah, you watch them too.
Yeah, I watched those too. And last night I watched Purple, like from the beginning when it all started to the end. My heart was breaking. 'Cause I was feeling her passion. And she said it very well.
Hey, Frank. Frank's in here.
Hi, Mr. Frank. Nice to finally.
That's Yaya's son.
Oh, okay.
Adopted son.
Oh, all right.
You'll believe that, won't you?
I would believe it, yes.
Frank's new in here, but we seen you out on the YouTube streets. We seen you.
Yes.
Everybody loves Frank, man.
I lost track. I forgot what I was saying.
You lost track of what? Oh, you're thinking. I know. You usually do.
That's good, yeah. I suffer from fibro, and I'm a COVID long hauler. So I got some stuff going on.
Hold on, hold on. I gotta get my charger. Hold on. Ah,
You're right, Lenny. Hurt people hurt people. No, hurt people heal people. They help people and they empower people. We can do better. Just know you're monsters. I agree with you, Lenny. um, yeah, let me see if I can get subbed up to you now. I don't know if I can go over here and get subbed up to you. Did too much. Go to channel. Subbed up to you.
I know, I'm still here. Hold on a second. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't go crazy like it did earlier. It might though. It's a good thing you're not on camera because y'all be getting seasick right now.
Who was Fancy? Who was romancing Sam?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Fancy is like she was romancing Sam too, with a question mark.
Well, you know, Sam's not a bad looking guy. Just saying, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I seen him before. He's not a bad looking guy.
I haven't seen him around. I know he was being talked a lot about there for a while with Jenna. Oh, Sam this, Sam that. Sam's a hacker. Run away from Sam. And I remember seeing him on a couple of the panels trying to put his story out there as well. You know, and now I believe those stories. I do. I believe those stories, you know, whenever you step back and get out of the atmosphere that you was in, you're able to see what was going on from a different perspective, a different eye, you know.
Well, hindsight's always 20/20, they say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta move closer so y'all can't identify where I'm at. I won't want you to have my address or anything. Just saying. Frank says he blew a torch and some smokes. Uh-oh. Where's your Steel Reserve, Frank? That's what you were drinking the other night. Ah. You know, my brother-in-law, he can't drink Steel Reserve. He gets real nasty when he drinks that stuff for some reason.
Oh, wow.
He does. I don't know. Yeah, where you break him out of? Hey, anybody down there hear anything about Darren Wells? I'm not a crime channel, but I do keep up, you know. They say that he was in D.C. We heard that on Justice.
I just love Justice.
There's something for. I know, I do too. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him. I don't care what anybody says. I still watch him. You know.
Yeah.
They call him names and stuff just because he takes care of himself. Whatever.
He's a gorgeous looking young man. He's gorgeous. I love him.
Yes. I'd love to see his partner.
They're like total models. You know, he reminds me of the hair guy on all the where the people are like messing up their hair, and you've got the guy. I can't think of his name right now. Let me hold on a minute.
Well, yeah. Where'd you break him out of? Where was Frank blocked in at? And do I want to know? Must have been bad if you had to break him out. I could see you over there doing it too. We're gonna have to call you a hacker hoe, hacking him out of wherever he was. I'm totally kidding. Hacked him out of there. Oh, you kidnapped him. Oh, hold on a second. I need to contact the Swords. He's on this.
Okay, real quick.
What?
Justice, he reminds me of Brad Mundo. The guy with the hair.
Yeah, I like Brad Mundo.
He's cool.
Yes.
I like, you know, his hair stuff.
Yes,
He did all
that's
those challenges and stuff, you know.
that's who he reminds me of, and I love watching him when people are doing their hair. I love his style, and that's who Justice reminds me of. Is that guy?
Huh. I never thought about that. Now I'll be thinking about it. Thanks.
That's who he reminds me of.
I see Brad Moon down. I'll be like, there's Justin. Look at that.
Hmm.
He does a little bit. I don't know. Ah, but I bet Justin's a good looking guy. I bet his partner's. So I'd like to see his partner.
Right.
Oh no.
Whoa, I'm sorry, Lori.
Oh, what happened? What? I don't know what. See, I don't know. See, there's so much stuff that goes on. I don't know anything. Oh, what's going on there, guys? See, you got to keep us up. Y'all don't let us know. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't watch him enough to know that he did anything.
You know, just I catch him every now and then. Like, there's nothing on that's interesting. I'll pop over just to see, to get
Well,
information.
I don't know what he did. Oh, y'all, please don't tell me something he did. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. Oh no. Well, either way, we need to find it from another source. Then I guess we need to find out what happened. Why is Don Wells in D.C.? That is suspicious right there.
Yeah.
I'm not know why he's over there. Because if you go from Tennessee to Utah, you don't go that way. You know what I mean? You went the wrong way.
I agree.
Oh, you stole him from 6 Up. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna start coming after us now.
Uh-oh.
She just stole my Frank.
No.
Ray Ray did it. Ray Ray stole him? Ray Ray stole him from you, and you had to steal him back. See? Look at that. People stealing people everywhere.
Well, as long as it's a good still, I guess.
Well, you know, Yaya is his mama, so, you know, she gonna tell him what to do.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, he needs protection. Oh, you got Don Wells. He might be singing like a bird. I was surprised it took him this long, though, really, you know? Because I kept thinking, once he gets in there, he's going to be begging to get out. You know, I would be. Well, I mean, I'm not in jail, so I don't know.
Well, where's Candace at? She's been quiet, except for her little stint that she wants to kill herself, too. But where's Candace been at?
I don't know. And did she really do that? Or did somebody make that up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just what I heard that was going around the big YouTube streets.
Yeah, so there, package deal. That's right, package deal, Frank. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's all kind of suspicious. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't seen enough that, you know. Did she really send out a message saying that? I mean, did somebody just make it up? You know, I don't know. And it's sad, you know. YouTube's turned in. If you don't have receipts, it's not true. It didn't happen, you know.
Exactly.
I don't know. These people are, you know, it's whatever. But if he's really in D.C., there's all kinds of reasons why he could be there. Is he there for protection?
Well, I think don't hold me to it, but I think DC with the U.S. Marshals, I think DC is just the address because it comes from Washington D.C. That's where the U.S. Marshals are from. I think that's their address.
Yeah, but they say that you're in their custody, and that's where you're at. That's where you're at.
Oh, so he's in custody in DC,
That's what it says.
or is he in U.S. Marshals custody?
I understood it. Okay, and I don't know. I could be wrong, so I'll go spread this and say that it's the truth. You know?
Yeah.
Because, hold on. This is how I understood it was he was in D.C. under the marshals or who took him there. That's how I understood it. You know, so is he under marshals? Yeah, but he's in D.C. locked up.
So I think it could be protective custody.
I don't know. That's what I said. Anybody hear anything? Like, you know, solid proof? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at, though. I just don't understand if they were going to take him to Utah for anything like that, you know. And they waited this long to extradite him? For whatever reason?
Yeah, there would be an extradition. They'd have to extradite, and there would be an order of extradition to expedite him to another state.
Yeah. He might be a knock. Exactly, you know, that's what the word on YouTube streets is. I mean, I don't understand. Like, it's kind of like, well, you know, maybe he singing like a bird, you know?
That's what I'm thinking because I've always felt that there are bigger players in it. I think that my personal opinion is that you got bottom feeders, and I think that Dawn and Candace are bottom feeders. That have to do with, I know you got the trigger warning, um, uh, with child sex trafficking and with probably drug dealing. So I think that it's in that county, in Hawkins County, and I think that there are higher ups that are involved, and I think it goes up the chain, and I think Don knows these people, and I think that they've got him. If I think that he may know some people, um, with child trafficking, judges, cops, whatever it may be, and the higher ups, congressmen, um, people that are, quote, untouchable, that may be trafficking children. Again, I have a story which I still have my team, but when I was with my team, things that we uncovered back in October of last year, we accidentally stumbled upon, when we were boots on the ground out there. And there was a motel that was in question with 5 children that were being probably sex trafficked, and after that, people started getting threats from higher ups, my team, and then our team had to sort of dismantle because they were getting threats from congressmen, county holders, that were holding seats in different counties. There was a lot of stuff that was going on.
Well, he did say himself, which I thought was really odd, how when he was in Cali, he had seen it. He'd been into places like that, and he saw.
Mm-hmm.
That's wow. Where'd you go? What kind of places you go to?
Exactly.
You didn't call the police?
Exactly.
Something not right with that. Something not okay. I don't know.
That's why I think he's a bottom feeder. And to get off maybe the charges with what happened, with the SA, and then maybe, the disappearance of his daughter and what may have happened to her, finding her where she may be at, whatever the case may be. I think that he's under protective custody, and he's going to narc people out for maybe a lesser sentence.
Might be. Like I said, I'm just saying in my opinion. Yeah, I know. It's all opinion because that's all we really got,
Yeah, it's opinion.
Very few facts.
Yeah, it's my opinion, but I did personally witness and call TBI about a motel back in October when we stumbled across it.
Yeah.
So that is my personal account that was seen, and we started getting pretty big threats.
Well, Tennessee's been hit with a lot of those sex trafficking rings.
Yes.
We got a few of them busted. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Lori, I believe that. I do. I think there probably is. I think it goes pretty high up, but, we'll see. I mean, if it ever gets blown wide open, you're going to have to get a couple good people in there that are honest and have a good moral compass, so they can blow the case open. Because I've said it the whole time. I've always thought, I wonder how many handcuffs they're going to have cases come out,
Probably half that county's going to have to be arrested.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, well, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I find it hard to believe it's just one person. They haven't been able to take them down. I don't know. If it was my child, I'd be so upset. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, poor little Summer's been forgotten.
Going on a year on the 15th. I haven't forgotten her.
No, you know what I'm saying. People just aren't, they'd rather do all the other mumbo jumbo than talk about her, which is why they started their crime channels, right?
Yeah.
And I feel bad for it, You got to remember.
It would be great if she was still out there somewhere and being taken care of, but oh, Scott H can't be trusted now. I don't know.
I don't know. I try not to get into all that drama. I try to stay out of all that drama.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do. But I mean, I just like to know what the heck's going on, you know? If anybody else. Ah, did you see Lenny ask you same motel where Jackie Dobbs was?
Do you know the name of that motel? Because I know the name of the one that we came across.
Well, just say the name and she'll tell you if it was it.
AmeriCorps, I believe. I believe it's called AmeriCorps. It's right there at the end of Kings Highway. It's called. There's a path, a little park that's behind it. It's green, the Green Belt. It's a motel that sits right beside the Green Belt.
You go, Ink. You go, girl. Penny Fizzle, and you see the connection to BK and all his story. Ah. Yeah, Frank, I'd have to, I don't know, I don't know how dependable, you know, I haven't watched him enough to know. I did watch him one time, you know, he has a nice voice, though. He's got a nice voice, but I watched him just a couple short things, you know, but
I've actually never watched him.
really? You never seen Scott H?
I've never watched him. Not Scott H. No. Now I've heard about him, but I've never ever watched him.
Yeah, you don't go very much on YouTube, I know. I've watched him a little bit, I watch, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but oh, there's so much with that case, it's just crazy.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
all I
Yeah,
want is to be found.
They have not helped themselves at all.
No, not with so much
Yeah.
drama that's been going around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The way they handled themselves is just, oh, he was the first creator I watched covering someone. Oh, you like him? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, United. I agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's all, you know, I was really hoping maybe by, you know, them taking Dawn to DC, maybe they'll find out before her year mark, you know?
Oh, it'd be nice. I mean, we've still got what? 9 days, 11 days before the year mark.
I know, but I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'll be crying. No matter how it turns out, I'm going to cry. You know that, right?
Of course.
I'm going to be crying either way.
Happy
Good or
tears,
bad.
sad tears, just bring the baby home. That's all we want. Just bring her home. Let her be found. Let her come home what she deserves. She's a precious angel.
Oh, she's such a cutie patootie.
Yes.
Beautiful little girl. Beautiful little girl.
Yep. If this is the one by the Greenbelt, Lenny, that's the one that we stumbled across upon back in October. It was a holiday. I forgot what holiday it was that we turned it in. And as soon as we turned it in, we found a little jacket in the Greenbelt River back there. What is that holiday? It's not Memorial Day, it's another day. September, October.
Halloween. Labor
All
Day. Labor Day's in September.
right, it would have been Labor Day. It was
Okay.
Labor Day that it was found, and Labor Day is whenever we called the TBI and turned it in. That what we saw, what my boots on the ground saw. And my boots on the ground was in the TBI office in Kingsport. He was in the Kingsport Police Department for over an hour. They took his phone. They cloned his phone. Somehow they knew I was involved. And I'm in Florida, but they knew that I was, quote, not the leader, the one in charge, more or less, sending people to go look. And he just happened to be out the other day, that day, walking the Greenbelt, and stumbled across a couple homeless people. And at that time, they said something about 5 children in a motel room. We went and looked, and we were actually on a Facebook Live. You know how you can go in a chat and be on a live. We're actually on this live, and we saw these 5 children. We called it in to TBI. The jacket was sent to TBI. The picture of the jacket that was sent to TBI. TBI, they made him go to the police department. Supposedly, quote, they were supposed to go to this motel room where these 5 children were. There was absolutely no activity at this motel room. Instead, they grilled my boots on the ground because of the jacket that he found. It was a little girl's jacket. It looked like Summer's jacket, but it was not. They grilled him and told him not to go back, which he did go back. And then all of a sudden, from the police department, his name got doxxed and his address got doxxed from the police department. No one else knew. Absolutely no one on YouTube, no one on Facebook, no one knew but the Kingsport Police Department and TBI. Absolutely nobody else knew. He began getting threats as soon as he turned the stuff into TBI, and about the child trafficking ring that we stumbled upon on accident, the Greenbelt.
I get my coffee.
Yeah, it's getting late here. It's almost midnight.
I know. It's late. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. I only had to be up at 6, yeah. It's all good.
I got somebody wanting some nachos.
Huh?
I got somebody wanting nachos.
Nachos. Oh, no.
Nachos.
Yeah. My snack with the YouTube service.
I had Reese's Pieces. Told y'all I was going to get me some.
Well, I ate 1 cookie, so, you know. Oh.
I had a handful of Reese's Pieces. That was
Yeah,
great.
you finally got some, huh?
I did. I went and got some. That was for Indica Sunshine for doing coconut donuts on me last night.
Oh.
All right, Lenny. No, this was Ameriway or AmeriCourt, but it's by the Greenbelt. It's off not 110. It's I-10, I believe. It is in Kingsport. It's by a major highway. If you look up the Greenbelt, you will see the motel.
I gotta tell you, I'm just glad there's no roaches in this hotel.
I agree with you.
I'm scared every time I walk into one now. Oh, yeah, you gotta eat.
Yeah, you got to eat.
Sometimes it's hard, though. I know.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I haven't been able to eat that much since I got the blood clots in the lungs. I don't know why. I can't eat. Not like I used to.
mm-hmm.
It's okay, though, because if I go out to get a lunch or whatever, I bring it home and I can eat off of it for a few, couple days.
Mm-hmm. Indica Sunshine's laughing at me because of those coconut donuts.
Oh, Ink, you don't know how gross it was.
You don't even know. Listen, I went to a hotel one night, thinking I was all by myself. I wasn't. I'm laying in bed, enjoying myself. I mean, something was across the room. I don't know. I know I see something in my coffee. I didn't have my glasses on, so I didn't, I was like, whatever, I went and I just dumped it out. I didn't look. I thought it was a moth or something. So I had the door open, bringing stuff in. Tell me why. I lie down in the bed and I look over and here comes a little buddy crawling on the bed. I was like, oh my gosh, grab my coffee. 4 cockroaches in my coffee cup. Just like I'm sitting here now drinking, 4 cockroaches in my coffee cup. So then they go, okay, we'll change your rooms, right? So you got to give me one in the other building. That did no good. I go into that room. I made the mistake because I saw a cockroach on the floor. I was like, oh, I started screaming on people. I was on a video call. Okay?
So loud.
All they heard was like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing this shit. That's what they heard. They're like, what? Turn the camera on. Well, I made a mistake. I'm moving tapping the refrigerator. That's what they all had. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It was 8 o'clock at night. It was raining out. I had to get all my crap together, get out of there. You don't even want to know what I had to do. I had to go to another hotel. Then I go to check into a hotel a couple weeks ago. Supposed to be in a good neighborhood, right? It was in a good part of town. It looks nice and clean. I walk in, I start checking around, because I gotta make sure I'm by myself or not. I go in the bathroom. What's in the tub? A big old healthy cockroach. Oh my gosh. I start looking around. Go back in, look in the bathroom again, look at the ceiling. There's one on the ceiling. I said, oh, no. I went, I grabbed my bags, and of course, it was an upstairs room, no elevator. I already brought 2 suitcases up, my purse, my coffee cup, and my coffee pot. Guess who had to take it all right back downstairs? And I was like, can't breathe, And as I grab my bags, I look over, there's a dead cockroach on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm out of here. And I tell you what, it's no fun to have to try and decockroach your stuff just in case there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
Taking that stuff in the home, oh my gosh, there's so much work. Anyways, it was bad. It was really bad. I have never in my life seen cockroaches like I did at that one place. And you're like, oh, it's cockroaches? You got a problem with them, They're that bad, you got a problem. I was one crawling across the bed to me like, hey, how you doing, honey? I don't think so. Not this one. I'm not doing it. So the last one, of course, I was late checking in to the hotel. I had to call my coordinator, and I said, look, I'm not staying at this hotel. I got to get another one. She says, well, now, I know there's bugs and stuff. I said, bugs are one thing. I'm not talking about a little beetle or even a spider or something, which I don't like spiders either. We're talking cockroaches. I told her, I'm not sleeping with the cockroaches. I go home. Shit, I ain't doing that. I go sleep with my husband instead. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you remember that, Country Christian? It was bad, honey. It was bad. Never in my life have I seen so many. They were coming out of the electrical outlet, all from the refrigerator. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, no. And I realized those were cockroaches in my coffee cup. I got sick because I didn't know that there were the cockroaches in my cup before. It wasn't a moth. They were cockroaches. So I get scared when I come into hotels now. I really check. I bring my cleaners and clean stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I still ain't gonna kill the cockroaches. I don't do the bed buddies like that,
Exactly. Yeah, no.
Oh, Frank would make them pets. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
No, Country Christian, we can't have that. I cannot do. It was bad. And let me tell you, when I had to move the hotels, and thank goodness it was one across the way, I should have been there the whole time. It was nice. It was clean. I went in there, and my hair was out to here. You hear me? It was like, because, I had to get all my stuff together real quick and had to shake it all out. It's a process. You don't want to load up cockroaches in your car. So it was a lot of work. And I'm moving around, doing all this. I'm sweating. My hair's out to here. It's raining, so it's wet. And the curls were just, frizz head. I walked in that hotel and I looked at the lady and I said, tell me the truth. You have a problem with cockroaches? She said, cockroaches? Yeah, cockroaches. She goes, no, no, no. I said, well, if you do, you'll hear from me. I'll be leaving again. I told her, yeah, this cockroach is here. I'm going home. I'm not doing this.
Oh boy.
No, Winnie, I don't love a cockroach today or tomorrow. No. Yeah, you can imagine how I was feeling.
I'm over here to my feet too. I'm like,
I was paranoid, I was so scared. I was like shaking all my stuff. I mean, I had to really do some stuff. I had to go get spray. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
I don't want to get in my car. Can you imagine riding around with cockroaches?
Free ride, new home.
They ain't getting a free ride on my gas. Gas too expensive. I can't get their way around. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, we hitchhiking to a new county, to a new state. We hitchhiking. We going to
They can stay
Hawaii.
down there. They can stay down there. I didn't want them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I do want to say something to Frank. I watched when Jenna went off on you that one night when you was just trying to explain yourself and just let everybody be peaceful. I cried when I saw what she did to you. And I want to apologize. And I know it's not for me to apologize, but I want to apologize because that hurt my heart. There was no reason for you to be attacked the way that you got attacked that night. And that was just so hurtful. And I literally cried. My jaw was literally on the ground when I saw what she did to you.
Yeah, that was a little shocking.
Yeah, that was shocking. I couldn't believe it.
Then why don't you go get high? What the?
Exactly. You don't say that to people.
Okay. Well, actually, you should have just turned around and asked her, are you going to provide me the stuff? You got the ganja? Okay. I mean, unless she was talking about something else. I don't know.
And in some states, it's legal.
Oh.
You know, if you're in a
No,
state.
I kind of wonder if that was the kind of high she was talking about, though.
Yeah,
Who knows,
exactly.
I need a cigarette after that story. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's what I would say. I said, oh, hell no, I'm not doing this. Nope. Yeah, you know what? Months ago, Frank and I were on Ziggy's piano together one time. You don't remember me, though.
Oh, really?
If you see my face, you would have. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Yeah. Back in the day when, a while ago. Yeah. Like you see Frank and you just can't help but fall in love with him, I guess, Everybody's like, oh, Frank's so sweet.
I never knew about him until that night that I saw him getting yelled at. I didn't know who he was until that night that he was getting yelled at. And then I seen him go back over to Ziggy's and I was just like, wow. Like, how could anybody even do that to somebody up there on a panel over something so... I mean, he was just trying to make peace is all he was trying to do because he didn't want to see nobody fighting. And
you can't do that.
It hurts. Truth literally hurts when you're calling somebody out.
Mm-hmm. She didn't. Yeah, she didn't. Mm-hmm. That's how people work, though. That's what they do. They go do crap like that, and then you're like, oh, well, you wonder why, nobody wants to talk to you, see you, and that's why they block you. They don't want to see you. Yeah, I know, Charlie. Girl had nothing absolutely to do with her. That's what you call it insertion. Inserting yourself where you don't belong.
Exactly.
But you got to be relevant, That's the thing. You want to be relevant. You want to be seen. You want to be out there. Hey. Like, what in the world? Why would you do that?
Superhero complex.
Yeah, but what? I mean, what? That wasn't a good superhero.
Oh,
No,
hell
it's the freaking
no.
Joker up there.
Yeah.
The Joker. So whatever the guy is, a penguin. Ah, there we go.
Yes, the penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah,
Not the
that's literally, you must have been reading my mind. I couldn't get his name out. I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
penguin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Danny.
penguin was.
Yes. Uh,
Yeah, I know. It did. I think it pissed a lot of people off. I know it made me mad. I was like, what in the world? Right? I said, what in the world is she attacking Frank for?
like
I mean,
what?
yeah.
Hey, he's just trying to be a peacemaker, but if he's speaking truth, let him.
Well, I tell you what, Frank does speak truth and he's very honest about things, and people don't like that. They don't like somebody who's blunt and just says how it is.
Exactly.
They get offended. They get butthurt. Oh, no. It's like, you can't sugarcoat things for everybody all the time. And Frank's not about sugarcoating anything. He's going to tell you, hey, this is what I'm thinking. This is what's on my mind. He's got every right to do that without being attacked.
Amen.
Especially by somebody who doesn't have anything to do with it.
Well, somebody that doesn't even know anybody.
That's right, Frank. You don't give a, that's right. Don't give a damn. I don't. Shoot.
Yeah,
Call it like you see it,
exactly. Country Christian, she's what is called the common denominator.
Uh-huh. Somebody said that earlier. I think maybe Lenny.
I know.
Maybe a couple people said
That
it.
was me. Call her
Yeah.
common denominator. Yeah.
In the chat,
Both.
somebody else. No, I thought it was Lenny.
I
who
think
said it.
somebody else said it there too. I'll say there's a common denominator.
I don't know. It could have been Ink, Carol. It could have been any of them. I don't know.
Yeah, could have been anybody. But listen, Eloise, you are so beautiful, my darling, but I am going to have to let you go.
Yeah, I gotta get
Right
get ready
here.
for bed myself. I gotta work in the morning. So I'm not bringing the paycheck in.
Right. Thank you, everybody in chat. Nice to meet you, Yaya. I subscribe to you, Frank. It's nice to meet you, Lenny, Country Christian, Charlie Girl, Indicas, all you beautiful ladies. Thank you for listening to our stories tonight.
Lori, you miss Lori. Lori Davis was down there.
Lori, everybody. I'll blink at you all. Everybody in the chat. Thank you for listening to me tonight.
Did you
What?
read Lenny's?
Like a butt plug up everyone's ass and inserting over and over. Lenny.
I guess if the sheer fits, if the plug fits.
She needs to put that butt plug in her mouth.
I know.
Plug that hole up top.
I know. Yeah, Country Christian, you'll have to come up one night and, have a chat. I don't know if we'll maybe do it on Shining's page where, I don't have to talk like this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Yeah. Good night, Pinkstone.
No. Good night, girl.
Yes, good night. I'm going to drop off. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, guys. Good night, Dusty. Thank you for coming up.
Love you. Good night.
Love you.
You're the girl.
Good night. All right, guys. See, look, I'm up here by myself again. Hello. Like I said, as always, I love to share the screen too, All right, guys. I'm going to say goodnight because I got to go get ready for work, Like I said, that paycheck they want me to make. I don't know. Got to pay bills or something, I don't want them coming to my door knocking. Where's the money? But thank you guys for coming over and chatting with us tonight. It was awesome. We had a fantastic, fun time. Well, hopefully y'all did too. But, maybe we'll take more serious stuff over on the other page. I don't know. We like to have fun over here. You got to find the humor in life because what's a life without laughter, But, bye, Frank. Charlie Girl, Lori, Indicas, Yaya, Fancy. Oh, Fancy's still awake. Look at that. Oh, she must have nodded off and woke up again. Fenray, bye, baby. That's my sister's being right there. Oh, all right, yeah. Anytime. Love you guys. And you guys, what's today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? I hope it's Tuesday. That means tomorrow's Wednesday. I only have 2 more days of work. Healing light and love. Yep. Thank you, Lanny. Night, Pinkstone. Love you guys. And I will see you guys later. And remember, clean up these YouTube streets. We got a lot of work to do. All right, guys.